I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
Now it's like I know what feeling I don't want to ever go through. He was talking about you crying and like, you go watch Floyd. Floyd was crying after he lost. I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't want to ever lose. Like I'm not cool with losing.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
Terence
BoxingVoice.com. Taking, any credit away from Errol, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison.
This $1
I'm just a better fighter. BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing. I can bump my guns at you and you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy, it's
BoxingVoice.com.
We've been here before. You try to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This $1. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success. BoxingVoice.com. Everything about Terence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It is our second edition of the day, second episode. We're back. We're going to be discussing Terence Crawford and the 3 fights he wants to see in 2026. And he put together a pretty good list. I think those are fights that we're all going to want to see. So this is a good show to talk about. And if not, news and notes. I reported and I'm in and out like boots and a robbery. The link to call in the description if you want to use the Zoom. You can also join us via Discord or X Spaces. Obviously, the landline is in the description. The Zoom link is also in that description for anybody that wants to call in, voice their opinion on Terence Crawford's 3 fights. He's got a 3-fight wish list that he's hoping can happen in 2026. 3 fights that he wants to see. And let's talk about it, man. Terence Crawford kind of, I wouldn't say shocked the world because we've kind of been hearing about these fights, Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney. We've been hearing the rumblings about that. You know, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. We've been asking for that for a long time now. And shout out to Crawford, man. Great minds think alike. He wants Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Inoue, you know? And that's what I asked Robert Garcia last time we had him on. Why does Jesse not call out, Inoue? That's his biggest fight. That's his money fight. That's his pay-per-view. What is he waiting for? But these are 3 solid fights. Keyshawn Devin Haney, obviously, Keyshawn, a rising star, been demonstrating some explosive power. He's an elite amateur, got a silver medalist. Crawford wants to see him go against the former undisputed lightweight champ of the world, the multiple division champ, Devin Haney, coming off of a good win over the young undefeated Brian Norman Jr. Devin obviously looking to reestablish his dominance at the higher weight classes, as 2 fights ago, he had the fiasco with Ryan Garcia, and 1 fight after that, people didn't really love his performance with Jose Ramirez. Since then, he's obviously been able to get that win with Brian Norman Jr. and change public perception a bit, but people still, keeping that Ryan Garcia and that Jose Ramirez fight in their mind. So, Devin trying to reestablish, once again, that dominance that he once had. He would come into the ring a clear favorite over his opponent. This will be a high IQ level fight if it ever happens, Obviously, Keyshawn showed that the way he surgically got rid of Jermaine Ortiz. Jermaine been in there with some pretty big names in the sport, and they were not able to do Jermaine the way that Keyshawn did. So you got to respect what we saw there from Keyshawn Davis. And that's what makes that fight with he and Devin pretty good. Obviously, it's a fight that Bud wants to see in 2026. So that gives Keyshawn Davis plenty of time to get this fight with Nahir Albright out the way. And then hopefully him and Devin can negotiate later on in the towards the end of the year. But Crawford, hopefully, the way that he's pushing these guys, maybe they want to move in these directions and just be the type of champion that Terence Bud Crawford was. Challenge themselves. Put it on the line. I don't know why. I mean, obviously, if you leave it up to Keyshawn, Devin never called James Prince. Bill never called James Prince, and that's probably why the Devin Haney-Keyshawn Haney fight didn't happen just yet. Obviously, Top Rank just got their deal with DAZN. They're going in the direction of Albright. Nahir Albright, who Keyshawn has faced already. Keenan the Wise says that Nahir Albright fight is so unnecessary. Yeah, it would have made more sense to me if he didn't get the Jermaine Ortiz fight, but he had the Ortiz fight, so there's not rust, there's not, inactivity. You got one out the way, and, it was a high-level fight, so in terms of opponent, anyway. And you didn't get hurt, so I don't know. I don't know. But I like these 3 fights, man. I've been asking for Jesse to call out Inoue. That's probably the most mouth-watering fight, right? I look at the Tank and Shakur fight as something that possibly can never get made. So that one doesn't excite me. Devin, Keyshawn, I think that could get made. Bam, Inoue, I think that could get made. Tank, man, I've been stopped believing in Tank and him taking on real fights that he could potentially lose. It's just not his MO. But those are the 3 fights. That's Terence Crawford's wish list. For anybody that wants to call in and voice their opinion on Crawford's wish list. How good are these fights? Did he leave any fight on the table? Should he have said another one that maybe he didn't mention? But once again, for me, the best is the super fight between Bam and Inoue. And obviously, Devin and Keyshawn will come in second. And that's only because I just don't believe the Tank will, give Shakur that opportunity. But phone lines are open if you want to call in. This is what we're discussing. Terence Crawford naming the fights he most wants to see in 2026. And it's funny that, we're in 2026 and we're still talking about Tank versus Shakur. But we do have a new one. Bud keeping that Keyshawn Devin Haney fight alive. We'll see, does that one manifest? And I don't know if Keyshawn is even moving up. I'm going to check BoxRec and see, is Keyshawn and Naoya Albright listed for 147 or 140 for that fight. He did beat Jermaine Ortiz at 140. And the Naoya Albright is not on BoxRec yet, so we won't know the exact fight weight just yet. Malsberg, $5 Australian. He says he could have been a bit more creative and said AJ Wilder. I guess he's looking for realistic fights. All those are semi-realistic except for that Tank fight, I feel like. That's one of those ones that can't happen. But I like that one, Thomas. Thomas Blueprint says Bam versus Tank. Obviously, dangerous fight for Bam. Moving up in weight to fight a big puncher. But he's got good angles. He might could put it together. Mike Wilson on a check-in.
Boxing Boys.
What up, Mike?
What's happening, Nestor Gibbs? You know what I'm saying? The king of this shit. What he say? You got a wish list? What's wish list, bro? I'm catching up. What's wish list?
Tank Shakur, Devin Keyshawn, Inoue, Bam.
Ooh, see? That's how a fighter supposed to think right there. You know what I'm saying? He said Keyshawn and who though?
Haney.
Haney? See, hey, you know him and Keyshawn ain't no good terms. He trying to set Keyshawn ass up. You know that, right?
Nah, I ain't know
My
that.
nigga
What they beefing about?
What you mean? You already know it's tension between Keyshawn and B&B. But my niggas we got so much class. We got so much class, bro. We don't even put our shit out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the squad, man. We got so much class. We ain't even do them like that, you know? We already self-made. He could have been through niggas underneath the bus. Bud don't even rock like that. Bo Mike don't even rock like that. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? The amazing Keyshawn. I fucks with Keyshawn. I ain't gonna fuck with you. I just wanna see niggas fight. You know, I just called in to keep this fucking show going. That's the Gibbs. I'm on the way to, I got a little volleyball tonight. Me and the lady in the volleyball league. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Trying some different shit, turn a new leaves. And that's the Gibbs. Keep doing your motherfucking thing, man. We need that whole chat. Call in this motherfucker. And that's the Gibbs on this motherfucker. We got T-Bug Crawford on the thumbnail. It's a real boxing show going on in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, Bud telling us what he want, but guess what, Bud? The world, the boxing world, we missing you, dog. We don't give a fuck who you fight. You can fight anybody. It's gonna be bigger than all three of them fights you just said, dog. The boxing world on TBC. You know what I'm saying? You know how TBV run the YouTube, TBC run that boxing shit. Shout out to Nesta Gear. Shout out to the whole fucking squad, man. I had to call in one time. You know I had to call in. And don't forget, help is on the way. Shout out to the whole squad, man. Keep doing your fucking thing, Nesta Gibbs.
All right, Mike. Appreciate you. Khaled, Indiana.
Yo, Nas.
Yo.
Salute. Hey, yo, real quick. Good scraps. If I'm gonna rank them by the ones I want to see, of course that Bam and Inoue is. Bam is my favorite fighter. Need that Bam off rip. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I heard Inoue say, I got one more fight against Junto, then I got one more fight that I really want to make. You know what I'm saying? Which is Bam. That's the last money guy between that 115 or 122 in Japan. That's a big fight. Might be bigger at this point than him and Junto. Yeah, good scrap. Keyshawn and Devin, that's gonna be a good scrap. I'm not mad at that Naoya Albright fight. Like I see the story in it. I see the purpose in it. Naoya Albright can fight. Like it's definitely a necessary fact. Like I mean, necessary fight. Like Keyshawn Davis needs to reconcile for the nut ass shit he did as far as missing weight, blowing up the event. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of nut shit he did. So for him to go back, first fight on it, I appreciate the fight. I value it. Naoya Albright can really rumble. He actually hurt Keyshawn in that fight. You know what I'm saying? One judge I think had it tied up. So I like that fight. Tank and Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Wishful thinking at this point. I got to see Tank back in the ring. Who is his opponent? You know what I'm saying? We keep hearing rumors, TMZ videos is coming out. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Tank Davis. I know he will fight because he does have lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's probably gonna be some Pitbull Cruz work. You know, and then that's Shakur. It's really like who the fuck is Shakur Stevenson about to fight? You know, I want to see him fight some Raymond. So not really sure who like he gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be next. You know, that's gonna be interesting to see how they gonna be moving. You know what I'm saying? Like on the second half. But overall, that Bam and Inoue fight is a very interesting fight. You know, like the more and more I look at Inoue, the more and more I'm like, I don't know if my man Bam can beat him. You know, I'm gonna be rolling with him because that's my favorite fighter. But you know what I'm saying? Daring to be great. It's nothing. It's no harm in taking that fight because it's a big money fight and you moved up 2 weight classes to try to beat him. Nah, because if you fight at 118, this next fight, and it's only one. But man, in a way, is a special talent. You know what I'm saying? Bam is too. Bam is incredible. Like I love Bam. You know, he's a fucking dog. He's a killer. That's my favorite fighter. But in a way, is a
Yo, you there?
Ness, yeah, Ness, man. You still there? Like I got a call.
Yeah, we good.
I bet. All right, Ness, man. That's my call, man. Thank you for doing this second show, bro. I appreciate you, black guy. Hold it down, bro. That's my call.
It. Discord available, X Spaces available, landline rocking and rolling. We got IVS. What up?
Hey, yo, what's good with you, brother?
What up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yeah, I like all three of these fights. I hope they all happen, but I know I'm probably just gonna be dreaming. To be honest with you, the one that's most likely to happen is probably Keyshawn and Haney, man. That probably won't happen until like 2 years from now, if anything. But yeah, I'm gonna light a candle and swim laps around the English Channel and say a prayer that maybe this shit come to fruition. My man did mention that Inoue talking about he got 2 more fights left at his weight. So hopefully, Bam is that fight end up happening some way because he gonna end up moving up. So that'll be out the window. My man Tank barely wanted to rematch Roach and was talking about, oh, he a gatekeeper. Now we hearing rumbles. I'm a fight Pitbull Cruz, who he beat with one hand. I'm like, bro, how about you fight the man that just got the draw with Pitbull Cruz and fight the man that almost beat you? He really beat you, but go give him that rematch instead of talking down on his name and moving like a little hoe. Yeah. And then back to Keyshawn and Dev. I'm like, I feel like once they seen Brian Norman get knocked down, everybody kind of pumped their brakes on jumping to go at Dev. Although they say his name publicly, they not really trying to make it happen just yet because they're like, damn, maybe he might be hitting a little harder than I thought he was, especially with this extra 7 pounds. So we're going to try to stall a little bit. We can let him get one more fight, see how strong he looks before we jump in there with him. But, you know, it could all just be conspiracy theory in my little world. But, yeah, hopefully we get these. Shout out to Bud for putting this on the map. Hopefully, you know, his seniority and the fact that they look at him with such reverence make these dudes, you know, make these fights happen. So, shout out to you, Nash. Shout out
He
to
certainly pressured Tio into taking that Shakur fight.
How about that?
You know, remember he was like, when you going to sign that contract?
Yep. So, yeah, we need Bud going around putting pressure on these young boys. Yeah, nah, you got to get your legacy fights in, young man. You got to build some more. And this is another thing. I hope that Shakur don't think just because he beat T.O. that he got the right to go get a little tune-up fight or take a light touch.
I mean, that's okay if he take a tune-up.
No.
Yeah, you
no,
can't listen. You can't go hard every single fight, bro.
He barely went hard at that. This man got bad hands.
Yeah, but that's not his fault that he made it look easy.
He got bad hands. All his fights, when they can matter, need to matter. He beat T.O. pretty easy. He didn't say he had a hand injury after that, did he? I don't recall.
I don't think so.
So, boom. Go heal up, come back, take on an actual challenge. Don't waste a fight where you could possibly be beating up on somebody that don't matter and injure your hands. So, shout out to TBP, though. Shout out to you, Ness. Everybody be safe. Peace.
Peace. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Discord available, X Spaces also available. The link in the description if you're looking to use the Zoom link, or you can go ahead and call in via the landline. We got Discord and X Spaces as well for anybody looking to voice their opinion on today's topic. We're talking to 3 fights Terence Crawford most wants to see in 2020. 6. And we're going to go ahead and put that link for Discord and X Spaces as well as the phone number in the live chat, Power Chat. So we're on the last call for callers. You know I don't be sticking around if it ain't no callers. So if you're trying to call in, now is the time. If not, we're back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I am going to put that link in the live chat in case some of you do not have it, and give you a few more minutes to see, do we get some callers that didn't have the actual link or methods to call in. I'm giving you now 5. You got 5 different ways, man. Or actually 4, I think. Yeah. The call-in number, the Zoom link, the Discord link, the X Spaces link. And those are in the description or in the live chat here on YouTube. If you're watching this on X Spaces, go ahead and hit me with a retweet. Listening, viewing on X live streaming video. Same thing, I need a retweet, repost. That could potentially help put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that do not know we rocking out twice a day, and potentially give us some callers, extending the show. We got Sean in the UK. What's up?
Yeah, what's happening? That's my audio.
Clear.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on calling, man. But I'll keep the show going. It's interesting, Crawford talking like this. Now he knows how we feel as fans, the frustration in this boxing space. But yeah, he's been on the other side, so he obviously understand what goes on with the business, how long fights take, etc. But yeah, like you said, that Tank and Shakur fight, yeah, I don't see Tank really challenging himself like that. You know, yeah, that would be a big fight if he was to come back and fight Shakur or any one of them other champions. Because yeah, we love punchers, and he's exciting and explosive. I like Bam Rodriguez, but for me, even though he's moved up a couple weight classes already, I still think I don't want to say he lacks ambition because that'd be wrong. But yeah, has he ever called out Inoue? Inoue, has he ever said that he wanted to
Nah.
fight him? Yeah, see, I didn't want to overstep my mark, but yeah, he should be calling him out. But he has the age advantage in it, so maybe he's thinking, I'm in no rush. He's getting older, etc. But a good storyline. He's at 115. He should move up to 118 and fight his brother, Takumi Inoue. Beat his brother, then move up. That would be a great storyline. Took out your younger brother, then you can move up. But those little guys, they don't always like to move up too many weight classes. So no, that's one avenue I see that fight happening. Yeah, Haney and Keyshawn, yeah, that's a good fight. That's a very good fight, but like you said, like what you saying earlier, I'm a Keyshawn fan, but it's hard to defend him when he was doing all of that taunting and talking. Then he fights Albright, which is it doesn't really do anything because even though that fight was in a contest, it was we've already seen what's gonna happen. I just think that's not a waste of time, but I don't think it does much for him. If anything, I would like to see them bring back my black Japanese guy, man. What's it? Andy? What's his name? Last name? Hirioka? What's his last name? Les?
Yeah, Hidioka.
Yeah, man. Bring that guy back. And the fight that I really want to see is David Benavidez and Beterbiev. If they can make that fight,
it's your turn.
that's the fight
But it's your turn.
that I'd really like. Is that my timeless?
That is,
I wanted to
brother.
ask one more
Al
thing.
in the Bay. What up? Al in the Bay. What do you got to say, Al?
Yo, what's up? What's up? Straight from the Bay Area.
What up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Albright fight, that's just a personal beef. That's a personal beef. He got. So Keyshawn loses cool when his brother was get the hands put on him. And so I think Albright won that fight as well because I don't know. I guess it was told that Keyshawn slapped him or punched him or something like that. I don't know how true that is, but I guess that what was going around. That Keyshawn put his hands on him, and so that's a personal beef. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. Not a pay per view fight, but wouldn't mind seeing that fight. Seeing Albright get his hands on Keyshawn, since Keyshawn put his hands on Albright. Um, yeah, man. Fights are good.
You
I
broke
think
up
that
there. What you say?
I said all 3 fights are good. I think that Bam Rodriguez fight, if I'm not mistaken, ain't Bam 118, right? Anyways, like
yeah, he's somewhere down there.
anyways, like 125,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Yeah. I'd rather
Inoue, I
see
think, is
Inoue versus
122.
Tank. 122.
Yeah, because they waiting
Then
for him to
Bam
go to
must be like
126 to fight Shushu.
then Bam must be like probably like 112 then. Um he's like 2 divisions lower than Inoue. I'm pretty sure. But I think that would be a good fight. I think if Bam not scared, jumping up, I think he could take that fight. I give him a puncher's chance to beat anyway. Um, so I definitely see that fight happening. Um, Keyshawn Haney, um, that possibly can happen this year because Keyshawn's at 140, right?
Yeah, as of right now, there's
Keyshawn's
no.
still at 140.
Yes, as of right now, there's no announcement that the Albright fight is at 47.
Oh, okay. So that fight can happen this year. I don't see that Bam fight
You
happening
may feel
this
like
year.
it's your time,
I see that happening
but
down
it's
the
not your
road.
time.
All right,
Yeah.
champ.
So
That is the
yeah.
bell.
All right.
Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time to do that. Discord is available. X Space is also available. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. The link for the Zoom is in the description. The number is going across the screen. If I didn't change it, let me go ahead and do that. I thought I did that. But it's also in the description. And I've already flooded the chat with all the other information. If you need it, if you're trying to call in, now is the time. We're talking Terence Bud Crawford and his wish list for 2026. Some decent scraps, definitely some scraps we want. We just got to see these guys going to actually give it to us. But last call for them callers. L Jab, what up?
Yo,
Yo.
it's a good topic, man. I don't know why the afternoon show is dead. Kind of weak, kind of weak. Not a lot of people here on the spaces. Not a lot of people calling in, but it's a good topic. Um, as far as the wish list, these are big fights. Especially the Bam and Inoue and the Shakur and Tank. Those are big fights we've been asking for a long time. I don't know who really wants to see Tank fight Shakur coming off a draw, and I know he's not going to. But that's not the fight I would want to see next for him. Obviously, would like to get him with some momentum going, so then we can look at that Shakur fight a little differently. But right now, I don't think that's realistic in the next year, probably even 2. The Bam and Inoue, that's a big fight. I don't know if Inoue doesn't mention Bam too much, and that doesn't seem like a fight that's in the horizon of the next year. But if it'll make him enough money, I think that it'll happen. But it's not a fight that seems to be realistic in the plans right now. Because Inoue is planning to move up, right? And Bam's still at a lower weight class, so interested on how that would work. When it comes to Haney and Keyshawn, I know Keyshawn. Oh, I actually don't know if they're still boys because that fallout with Bomac. But when it comes to Keyshawn, I feel like he's in that clout chasing era right now, and which is fine because he's trying to build his brand. I just don't like him fight, pulling up on Abdullah and like, acting like let's make the fight happen. Like, bro, you don't want to fight him right now. Not to say that you're scared or anything, but just that's not in the plans right now. And we all know that, and we all know that fight not gonna happen. So you just go in there and saying it. That's all you doing is just going there and saying it. And 1 second you can't call out 3 different people and then say I'm trying to fight this dude seriously. Like, we can't take you serious. When he was first calling out Devin, I thought it was a serious call out, and he was like, that was the next move. But I don't even think that touched negotiations, right? So I just the direction, and then that's the funny part is you call out all these big names, and then you end up fighting a guy that you won a unanimous decision against. And anyone who's saying, I've never heard of somebody getting a get back for their brother. I've seen the father son thing with Ben and Eubank. I've seen that, but the get back for the brother, I don't know. That's a new storyline. I don't think I've heard yet. But I just don't think it's a storyline where many people outside of niche boxing fans really know about. I don't think people really know the history with Keyshawn and Nabir Albright, but I think they'll do a decent job at maybe showing the history to the build up to the fight. We did want to see him fight, and when I say we, I mean me. I did want to see him fight Frank Martin because of that history and that back and forth they had, and the whole Crawford Spence kind of dynamic that was going through. But once Frank Martin had a draw with Albright, it's like, okay, now he feels like it gives him room to go ahead and fight Albright. But I'd still rather see him fight Frank Martin, even though 9 times out of 10 he's just going to beat Frank Martin because of his ability and his talent is superior to Frank Martin. It's still a good dog fight as opposed to Albright, who's someone we've already seen you fight. But I mean, yeah, these are all great fights. They are a wish list though, and we use the word wish very strongly because I don't know if Tank will ever fight Shakur. I think, I thought he would always fight Devin, and then that fight's probably never gonna happen. So I don't know what that looks like. I don't even know. I mean, he's talking about fighting Isaac Cruz. I mean, I kind of just put Tank in a box, and when stuff gets announced, we bring it out of the box and, we get hyped for it. But until we see anything official, I can't get hyped for Tank Davis right now because you want to go and fight a guy you beat versus the guy you just had a draw against. I don't understand that. As a boxer, as a man, as a person, how do you let a guy get a draw against you and you just not want to get right back in there? Like that doesn't, I'm always for a get back in anything. I'm a competitive person, so if anybody feels like they got the better of me or people feel like they won, especially somebody I feel like I'm way better than, that's really gonna push me to fight this dude and get a rematch. I just can't believe the rematch never happened. The rematch had hype too. Like, I think the hype has died down from it since then, but the rematch had hype and he still wasn't going for it. So if he's not going to fight a boxer, African-American boxer like Roach, he's definitely not going to fight an African-American boxer like Shakur because he doesn't even want to get back with Roach, who we all think has lesser talent than someone like Shakur. And he struggled against Roach. And we were all on the page that he was going to spark Roach in a couple rounds, And then now the draw was what it was, and it's no get back. That shit bothers me, and it should bother him, and it should bother every fan of boxing because those are the rivalries we want to see, the unexpected ones. But I appreciate the time. I appreciate you putting in the afternoon show, even though anybody here, man. Let's get some callers in here. Let's get some topics going, and I'll tap back in if anybody's saying anything. Go.
All right. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Discord is available. X Spaces also available. We have the Zoom link in the description. The landline also in the description. K Banga, what it do?
I felt like these 3 fights, man, these 3 fights is fights that we've been wanting. So, like, it'd be great if we get them this year. But, like, the Haney and Keyshawn, like, that's another one I don't feel like that could happen. just because I don't like the fact when a fighter goes up in weight divisions too fast like that. Like he just was at 35, he couldn't make it, he overgrew, so he goes to 140, has a fight. Hopefully this one's at 140 when they hear Albright, right, Nez? I hope it is.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be 140. There's been no announcement of a 174. I mean,
Okay.
147-pound fight. No.
Okay, because it makes a little sense. Because Albert just fought Frank at 40, so I want him to like fight there at least 2 times. Let him get to 47. Let Devin unify, the division, and like let's just make it a little bit bigger fight. Him go up, former champ. He still fits the criteria of what we like. And I felt like he could even sneak a little belt at 47 whenever he does decide after 2 fights. So I love to see that fight, but I want to give Keyshawn a little bit more fights, right? The guy only got what is it, under 15 fights, does he? 16 fights?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I definitely like that, but I want Dev to unify the division. I'm a real big Devin Haney fan, following him for years. It's like beautiful, man. I love to see it happening like right by my eyes, man. And following the kid for years, so it's amazing. That like the Bam and Inoue fight, that'd be a great one, man. I just don't know if Bam would go up to 130, and then like with the team PBC, they ain't gonna like I don't think they're gonna work with Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? Because my man Bam just said he re-signed with Matchroom, right? They gave him the bag, right? I think I remember that 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
That's
Bam. I think he
Yep,
re-signed. I
yep.
don't know because they was going
I
through
saw
something with him and
something.
Roberts. I don't even know.
But yeah, so then PBC they gonna look. He gonna fire Isaac Cruz. Like, there's another thing. I'm highly disgusted in Tank. Like, I'm a real. You can call me a Tank hater. Like, I don't. It's just the fans would that get me, and not even the fans of this show. This is just like people even at work, people that I just like talk to. Like, they don't really know shit about boxing, and they follow Tank because of the popularity and all the glamour and everything, all the chrome hard gear, the chains and everything, and then they see that and they think the guy is great. Like, yeah, he's a great fighter, but like like I don't want to see a 30-year-old prospect doesn't want to test himself. You know what I mean? Like you've never held none of the prestigious belts really. You've been WBA champion for right. WBA championship belt is the only one that he's gotten from the 130, 35 division and 40 division, right? He never touched the WBC, IBO, or IBF, right? I don't think so. So like like that to me, I feel like that's the lower class out of these
Nah,
four
then he had
belts.
the IBF from Pedraza. That was that first belt he ever had, but he lost it.
Well, he lost it because when he missed weight.
Yeah.
Yep. But like still though, that's like he never had no attempt to like want to unify and like be great. You know what I'm saying? So like that's another thing, man. Like I'm just not a big Tank guy. Like I want to see him get in there and like there's a lot of fights that he messed up. Like man, even the Tevin Farmer fight when that shit was happening with them. Like I'm a
Yeah.
big Tevin Farmer fan. Like that was a good fight for him. You know what I'm saying? And then what he said to Tevin Farmer, he said, "Oh, you got to get a belt, and then we could talk business." My man Tevin Farmer got a belt and nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. Like that right there is what threw me off first with Tank. And like, I hope nobody knocked me out. That's about talking that shit about Tank. But like, yeah, man, like I just want to see him get in there and give my boy Shakur his not his chance, because Shakur don't need him. Like he says, he doesn't need him. He does well for himself, and he's not gonna go ahead and pick for that fight like he's been these last couple 2-3 years. Just a waste of time and a lot of wasted energy. You know what I mean? But yeah, these are 3 great fights that I definitely love to see. I hope they do happen, at least one of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep the show going and show my support. And let me know, Ness. We rocking, right? We still rocking 4th
Yeah,
of July.
bro.
Love you, let
Chris,
me know.
no, I locked it in. I gotta actually let me send my fucking payment information to the coach. Yeah, no, we locked it in. It's more about finding you an opponent. The dude said he was gonna DM me. He ain't DM me.
Okay. Nah. I think he did DM you, champ, because I was on the live chat and he said, "I just hit your DM, Ness."
Yo, I
So,
ain't
and I
see
was
shit
actually
at the
kind of,
boxing voice
yeah,
unless he
and
hit
then
me on my personal, knowing I don't check my personal. But I'll check it now.
yeah, and you told them the boxing voice one, but
Yeah.
yeah, man. Hopefully, you take the fight, man. I'm trying to get a squad going and get these tickets fast, man. See
I
my
mean,
fight.
we'll
Let me know.
see, bro. Cause remember, he called out In that super chat, he was calling out Supermax, bro.
Mm.
You know,
Okay. Okay.
everybody
Yeah,
want
yeah.
that
And
easy
now
Supermax
I've
smoke.
seen his footage. I've seen his footage. Ness. You've actually showed his footage before too. That guy, Man of Steel.
Yeah,
You
I've
showed his
showed it. He
footage,
been
man.
he been
I've
talking
seen it.
about fighting all his life. He never signed up. I mean, he signs up, but we ain't never get him a fight. Mex ain't want to fight him. He said he moved too good, you know. And
So, we can get it cracking, man. What's up? Like,
I
I'm
mean,
trying
he
to have
gotta
a
he gotta he gotta say, yeah, I'm checking my requests.
yeah,
I see nothing
yeah.
here.
Man. Well, hopefully tomorrow we having the Border War show, right? Let's
Yeah,
talk about it a
hell
little
yeah.
bit during the afternoon show. Hopefully you hear it. Like, yo, just let them know we got a Border War show tomorrow. Let's lock it in, man. I'm excited. I'm motivated. Got my little sparring in yesterday, Ness. I already got like 4 in since I came back from Florida. So I'm doing like 1 a week, right now. Still going to the gym every day. Taking, just staying consistent, man. Staying active, losing this weight, bro. Losing this fucking weight, man. Eating good, losing this weight.
Let's
So, you
go.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, just staying highly motivated, man. Waiting on the next one. And, we'll see after that what happens on Border War 20 because I want to be a part of all of them, man. I want to
Man,
try to,
let's
if I
go.
can do it, if I can do
What
it,
that
man.
weight looking like though? You gotta get up out that chubby weight division,
Nah,
make it
nah,
easier to
no, no.
match you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, right now I'm at 250 even, man. So I weighed in at 261. I'm 11 pounds down since March 21st. You know what I'm saying? So like I took like a couple days off when I came back, but I ain't even eat like shit. Just trying to get this shit going, man. Keep it going. Trying to stay active. The monkey's off my back already. He's putting in his work, and it's just that's it, man.
Do
Get
you
just
find
relax.
it hard? Like, do you hear the food noise?
Like I eat before I go to the gym, right? I relax for like 40 minutes. I eat my salad and my chicken, right? And then like at home when I come back and after I work out, I'll drink water, right? Like straight water. And that's like I'll water myself to sleep.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but you
literally.
can't sustain that. You can't. You guys cannot pick a diet that you hate because the goal is to do the diet long term. So
Yeah.
if you putting yourself to sleep with water, you're not gonna sustain that, bro. Today I seen a video of a dude that did a 21-day water fast, and he's like waking up day 1, day 2, day 3, and I'm like saying to myself, bro, are you crazy? And I can see it because when you take pictures like that every day and you put them one after each other, you see the difference, but it's just far too like that's not sustainable. What are you gonna do? A 21 fucking water day fast every 21 days? That shit don't make sense. And homie was
Yeah,
big
nah,
as
exactly.
fuck. You know what I'm saying? He was big, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. That shit worked for that. Like if you trying to put on a suit, that might be the best thing to do. Do a 21-day water fast because that motherfucker lost hella inches. I mean, he
Yeah.
ain't, but you know what
And
I'm saying?
days.
But that's gonna come back the minute he eats something. But
Cool.
man, champ, yo, you need to give
Yeah.
it these peptides, man.
I know, Ness. Like, yo, look, let me tell
Don't
you, Ness.
fight
Like, I
it.
be
Don't
hearing,
fight
yo,
it, man.
look,
Fuck what
look.
these niggas talking about,
Man,
man.
man, let me tell you, like I was telling my shorty already, right? Because my shorty, she lost mad weight naturally. Like she lost like 70 pounds. And that's like we both lost a lot of weight. Like we've been on this journey together type
That's
shit. You
what's
know what I
up.
mean?
You should
She
introduce
she
me to her.
thought
I ain't even. I think I
she
met your
was there.
sister because she was like recording you at the end so much.
Oh, that was my wife. That
Mm.
was my wife. Yes, the one with the black hair. Yeah, that was my wife that was recording me by where y'all was sitting. But she wanted to get on the semi-glutide, right? So
Uh huh.
like and like last week, and I called my doctor and I asked him about it, and he said, "Oh, why would I want to get on it?" Asked me little basic questions, but he approved it, right?
Yeah.
But I still haven't got it for her, but. I was telling her about the peptide shit. And she's like, "Oh, how
It's
are
the
you getting
same
all this
thing
information?"
though. It's the same
Yeah, I know that
semaglutide
it's just a more
and they're
advanced.
both peptides.
Yep. So like she was like she says that like I should do it, especially that like I be working out 4, 5, 6 times
Bro,
out of the
just
week.
watch
You know
some
what I'm saying?
videos, bro. Watch some videos on the Reddit
Yeah.
because what you getting her
The
is
Retta,
you getting her the semaglutide. That's a GLP-1. That's like the first one to ever come out, bro. There's this the Reddit is on stage 3 of the clinical trials and it's already doing all 3 receptors, bro. So it's the GLP-1, the GLP, and the glucagon, bro. So it's like when you're asleep, you're losing weight. You hear me? I say I gotta eat. I have to eat. And you heard the other kid that called in and said, "Bro, I gotta set a timer to eat." You
Yeah.
gotta eat, bro. Like,
Yo,
but
the Retta, I
but for
swear to
you,
God,
if you want to sacrifice, don't eat before the gym, bro. You gotta do,
eat
you gotta
later.
do you
Eat
gotta do
later.
low carb, like low carbs. Eat like yo, honestly, and it's not hard. It's not hard. Today, I've only eaten uh where's my carbs at? Shit. I know I'm on like less than 30, bro. Or
Wow.
six carbs, something like that. Most of that came from the Greek yogurt and low fat cottage cheese.
And on what average are you eating like carbs that you have set? Like you want to stay at
Bro,
six,
if
five,
I'm
or
gonna
what?
eat carbs, there is quinoa, and before that it was jasmine rice. But it's so much more nutriments and protein in jasmine rice, or quinoa is the best. I bought a fucking 25-pound bag. I ain't playing.
I never had quinoa, right? I haven't had jasmine.
Bro,
I've
my
had
mom
jasmine.
whipped that shit up for me this weekend like nothing. That shit's nothing to make and is good. She made it with salt and garlic. So, every now and then I add a little more salt, but
Yeah. That's
man, it's
fire though,
crazy.
bro. But
Where's my
nah, yo,
carbs at,
I'm gonna
bro?
do my digging though. I'm gonna definitely do my digging and like I'm just yo, I'm a little scared of shit like that. Like I don't fuck with injections and
Nothing to
like
be
I like
scared about. Nothing to be
you
scared
know what I
about.
mean? Like yo, and then like what's the funny thing? Like on my algorithm, the shit be popping up, yo.
Of course it's
And then like
popping up, bro, because it's a
I'm watching.
wave right now. It shit been out. The shit been out for like 5 years, but it's just blowing up right now, bro. I can't go on IG without getting an ad for it.
Yo, so like you would suggest that Reddit, right? That Reddit.
I mean, I'm not suggesting shit. I can't tell you what to do.
No, but like that
No,
because
no,
I've
no.
heard that
Listen
one
to me.
so many
Listen to me. I
times.
can't tell you what to do. I can only tell you what I'm doing. You see how I look, and I don't, so I don't need it, and I still took it. Why? Because I want to get ripped. It's the shit real. The shit's just bottom line. It's fucking real. And and man, I'm in the gym every day. I'm loving the way I look. I'm loving the way I look. This shit, man,
Nah,
listen, ain't nothing like looking good. You get the confidence out the fucking wazoo, bro. Look, I'm in that
yeah.
mirror all day. What they say? I got no
That's
audio.
right.
I don't know why you won't have no audio,
Yeah,
champ. You might need to
I-
refresh. Yeah, nah, man. You what? Every time it's time to go to the gym, I'm in that mirror because my body is changing. That's see, semaglutide, trizepatide, all that shit don't do that. Retta, when you start doing your research, is gonna tell you it what's the word? Recomposition. It yo, that shit redoes your body. Yo, my chest looking better than it's ever looked in his life. I always had an ugly chest, and y'all heard me like 3 weeks ago say chest is the worst muscle for me. And look, I'm getting happy. I just need to dry out. I still got hella water weight, but
yeah.
I'm drinking mad water. That's how you get rid of it.
And how about the sit-ups? You doing the sit-ups or you ain't fucking with the
Hell
sit-ups?
no, man. Ain't doing none of that bullshit. What I am doing is leg raises, all the sit-up machines.
Yeah.
I do traditional sit-ups, but on the bench, on the decline bench. But
Yeah. Less
I'm
strain and
not
shit.
getting on the floor, no yoga mat, breaking my back. I'm not doing none of that
Hmm.
corny shit. It's not
Absolutely. You're
necessary, bro.
smart.
If you build a conversation with AI, like you download the Grok app or the Gemini app, and like, yo, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm XYZ. This talk, bro. That shit ain't gonna tell you do one sit up. But why? Because everything you do is core. Everything you do. I was doing bent over rows today with the barbell. That's core. You gotta bend over the bar,
Hmm.
tighten your fucking your abs, and bring the bar to your abs and your elbows to the ceiling. Like, everything is
Yep.
core, bro. Walking is core. Everything is core. What I was doing I don't even remember the name of the shit. I don't know, some shit for the lats, but you still have to. pull it to your core. Everything is core. We'll see though, because I only got 8 weeks to go to get to my goal. So if I don't make it, then I guess you do got to do sit-ups. But I don't believe you got to do it.
And we'll see, because that's what they say. The sit-ups give you that extra definition. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Well, from according to AI, it says that the sit-ups, I mean not sit-ups, but any midsection work is going to thicken the abs.
Right.
But in terms of visibility, that's about fat loss and tightening up that skin. Gotta tighten that skin. That's another thing. You don't want to get on that semaglutide and all that drugs. Look at those people. They look like fucking wet curtains.
I know.
Retta don't do that. Retta tightens you up.
REDA or REDA?
No, it's way longer than that. But believe me, you could put Retta and Google gonna help you. It's a fucking wave. I'm telling you. Listen, it's a wave. But do your own research. But this is all I'll tell you, because there's gonna people. Oh, that's not FDA approved. Neither is vitamin C. Oh my God, what's a peptide? Insulin is a peptide. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the third stage of the clinical trials. And again, y'all better jump on this shit, because when that shit gets approved, that shit gonna turn to like a fucking $1,500 drug. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get it.
And you get it through your primary doctor?
Hell no, this one ain't approved yet. You can't get that through no doctor yet. You got to get them bullshit ones if you want that. If you want it through your doctor and you want to pay that crazy price,
hell no.
Get tirzepatide or semaglutide. Tesamorelin is approved, bro. That's what you fucking need. Especially you. What? Tesamorelin, bro. Oh my God, I hate that we always end up here, but it's just that I know that it works, bro. I mean, look, just look up tesamorelin. That one is also FDA. That one is also FDA approved. It's already being sold, and it's already got clinical data for targeting stomach fat. It got approved for that, for eliminating 24%, not 24%. Retta reduces fat by 24%, but it eliminates visceral fat. You got to look it up. I'm telling you, these things are crazy,
and
bro.
My man's Jeff, right? He the guy.
Jeff Moss.
In that interview, I watched it with my wife. I played it back, and then, like I was telling her about it, and like she seemed real more interested, because she was already trying to do that. I was just the scary one. I'm the scary one. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro. Get on YouTube, and you're gonna see thousands of people that look like you that don't look like you no more. And they gonna tell you, man, I was on Reddit for 12 weeks. I was on Reddit for 8 weeks. Because if you take it serious, if you doing it like me, bro, I'm logging everything. I'm talking about everything.
Absolutely.
Everything. The vitamins I take, the pills I drink, the tea I drink, how many coffees I drink, how many Splendors I use, everything. So you're going to get there fast. That's why I know I'm going to get there when I say I'm going to get there, because I'm not cutting no corner, and everything is getting written down. Every pound I lift, every shit I take, everything is getting written. I want data. Where'd I go wrong? I'm tired of not having it.
Because like for me, it's the like I'm on a process right now, and like I'm putting in work, but like I want to I don't want to seem like you cheating, you know what I'm saying? I want to speed up my process, bro. But because I know I'm putting in the work, so like if I could like double what I'm doing.
Bro, the issue is that we put in the work Monday through Friday, but then that food noise comes in on the weekends, and your girl want to go to this spot, and you forced to go. Bro, I'm doing that now, and I don't have to, like, I could take my girl out, and I'm like, yo, give me a fucking chicken breast. Don't use butter. Don't use oil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring me 3 chicken breasts. That's it, bro. I'm just like,
full faster.
Bro, that's the thing. We eat wrong. Once you learn how to eat, you're gonna be. I'm telling you, I haven't eaten more than 6 grams of carbs today. But when I finished my steps, I had 1 whole egg and 2 cups of egg whites. That alone is 56 grams of protein. I had a chicken breast, which was 6 ounces and like 6.33. plus my shake, bro. And that was before 12 p.m. I already had 198 grams of protein. Before I went to the gym, I listened to the dude that called in because I ain't saying I know everything. Somebody called in and was like, Ness, I know you say you find it hard to get to your 300. Buy mackerel. As soon as he said it, I ordered it on Amazon. Bro, ate a can of mackerel before the gym. That alone is another 66 grams of protein. There's no way to be hungry. Like, I got over 200 and something grams of protein in me, and I've already drank over 120 ounces of water, which is including 12 ounces of black coffee and 24 ounces of fucking turmeric tea. Because I drink that tea that Star recommended. Again, I'm not saying I'm smarter than anybody. You got something that you think can help me, I want it, and I'm using it. It's implemented.
Facts. No, but I've definitely I got those 2 days written down. I'm gonna do my little research. I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna holler at you, and we set something up. You know what I mean? I'm just shook at that. Like, so like a little, I gotta get over. I gotta look at videos and
Nah,
really dig in, really dig
I'm
in, bro.
living proof. I'm living proof, man.
See,
I'm living
that's
proof.
I see that
Nah,
shit,
and
man.
y'all
Like,
don't see. Believe me, y'all don't see because I'm wearing a shirt. We not in
you
person.
flexing when you get
Yeah,
right
but
when you get
that's
tight with
nothing.
these niggas.
But
You
that's
be
nothing
flexing.
because legs and arms lose body fat. That's nothing. But it's again the recomposition. You look more athletic. You're not just losing weight. Cause, bro, I seen a picture of me and my girl at the mountain last year in Vegas, and I was like 14.11, which I haven't even gotten to right now. I'm still not 14.11 body fat, but I look better today than I did last year when I was lower in body fat because we lose weight wrong. We lose weight. We starve ourselves, right? So we trying to eat less calories. So we not prioritizing protein, so we don't build muscle. So we losing muscle and we losing fat, so we skinny fat. You don't want to be skinny fat. You want to be the dude that look good in a shirt. Your shoulders is fucking round. Your biceps is showing. You pick up a glass of water, somebody think you flexing. Nah, that's just natural.
That shit, that's a fact, right?
I'm
That's
telling
funny,
you.
yo. But that's
I'm
let's get
telling
come
you.
on, man. Let's
I
get some
can't wait
callers
for
real quick,
motherfuckers that
man.
was at Border Wars in Las Vegas. Cause those guys that was in Las Vegas, they seen me then and I was in pretty decent shape. Some was acting like I was faking and flexing my arms. I guarantee it's gonna be a whole different thing July 4th. Cause July 4th is even more time. I'm anticipating getting where I'm going by my birthday, May 31st. July 4th, that's a whole nother month and some more change to get even more crazy, brolic, and fucking lean.
Facts.
It's too much
God bless
time.
you,
You could
Ness,
do it, bro.
man.
I'm
I'm
telling
out
you,
of
you
here.
could do it. You could
I'm
do it.
not. I'm gonna look at Once we know with the show, I'm gonna lock in on that. Like I'm gonna do a little digging, and then I'm gonna hit you on the side, see direct me the way.
Yeah, it's just, bro. Watch videos on the time of eating, right? Because again, when you already big, you gotta watch when you eat because of your insulin sensitivity. Once you eat, like if once I eat quinoa, my insulin spikes. So if I'm gonna eat quinoa, I gotta be doing that right before I go to the gym. If not, you if your insulin spikes, you stop burning fat. Like I said, I've only eaten 6 carbs a day, so I've been burning fat all day. My body is forced to use the fat for energy because I have so much protein in me. But yeah, man, all that information is there. I'm telling y'all need to start a conversation with AI. Just one conversation. Title that shit "My Weight Loss Journey." That shit will calculate, your macros for you. And once you learn the macros, life ain't hard. It becomes easy.
Yeah.
It becomes easy because it's math. Like right now, I could have those cashews that coach sent me because I'm allowed anywhere from 55 grams to 75 grams of fat per day. And I'm only at like 30 right now. So technically, I have to go to bed with at least 55 just to keep my hormones leveled out and process testosterone properly. So, yeah, man. Once you learn them numbers, y'all can eat, bro. Y'all can eat what you want. The thing is choice. See, I can eat what I want, but I'm like, nah, I want to keep eating chicken and salmon because that gets you leaner, you know? The only thing better than that is red meat, but it's expensive and fatty.
Yeah, they just mad fatty. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's again, once you know your numbers, it's okay. Like I went to Outback and had a whole steak, but I told them don't grill it, no butter, dry. I don't want your oil. I don't want your butter. You know, just give me my motherfucking steak, and that that's not cheating. And you ain't gonna wake up fat because you just buying protein. You let your girl enjoy her night. She wanna have her wine, have your wine. You know, you wanna have your fucking French fries, but that's on you. But I'm on a mission.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, respect that though. Real salute. But locking on that Terramus. What is it? Terra?
No, Tessa Morellin. Just
I got it
text me
right.
so I'll give you all the names.
Dale.
Yeah.
Cliff, what up?
Someone? What up?
What up?
I wanted to counter in while you was on this topic because there's things that we do because we believe in them, and then there's things that science says, and I gotta ask you, why do you believe that eating that many grams of protein a day is doing anything for you? Because I feel like that's something you believe in and you're having success with, but nothing I've ever researched in science will has ever told me, like, if I open up Chat GBT or anything right now, nothing I can find tells you that
Oh shit, I love
eating
this.
eating that much protein has any benefit. Like,
You're crazy.
nowhere can I
You
find that.
probably not doing the right search term, Cliff. I ain't even gonna yell so that you could learn this. You're
Yeah,
nuts.
let's
Protein is the
learn it
most
because I could
satiating.
challenge you too.
Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. It's the only one that gets you
Yeah,
full. It gets you more
I
full than
agree.
carbs. It gets you more full than fats. You've bumped
You
your
didn't lie
head.
yet.
And if you want to
No, you
gain
didn't lie
muscle,
yet.
and if you want to gain muscle,
Go
you
ahead.
definitely have to eat protein. The fact that you said you've never heard that is weird because the first thing you hear is for every pound of weight you are, you must eat from 8 ounces to 1 pound. I mean, excuse me, 8.8 to
1
1
gram
gram of protein. So
per
think about
pound.
it. If I'm a 225-pound man, how much protein am I supposed to eat?
You know 225. Anything more than that,
All
is
right.
not gonna
So
serve you any
225
benefit.
is to do what, Cliff? To sustain.
225 is
To sustain. If I
to
want to be
sustain what?
to
To
sustain my
sustain what?
to sustain my weight. To sustain my
No, to
weight.
sustain your
To
to
sustain my
sustain your
muscle
weight.
mass.
No, to sustain your weight, you would have to take in your caloric
No,
maintenance,
no.
your
When I
daily
meant
caloric
weight, when I
maintenance.
said weight, I'm talking about my muscle mass. Then you heard me say my muscle mass. The protein is for the muscle. And I have to eat 225 pounds of protein because 225 grams of protein because I weigh 225 pounds. Now, if my goal is to weigh more, but not be fat, how do I increase muscle mass if you don't eat protein to create lean muscle tissue?
Well, because this is what you're missing. You got to put it into your lady friend AI.
Okay.
So any grams of protein that you're putting in your body
Mm-hmm.
that your body can't do nothing with is going to be stored as fat, even though it's protein. So so you say you need 225 because that's your weight. Well, that's at the high end. They say a pound, a gram. That's the rule of thumb. But they also say that studies show that you don't even need that much.
Cliff,
So to
I
gain
don't mean to
muscle,
cut
hold
you
on, let me
off,
finish it.
but you just
To
said that
gain
any
muscle,
protein I don't process is going to go as fat.
yes.
Bro, you're
Yes,
literally
it's gonna be
hearing
stored as
me
fat.
here on the show tell you guys that I'm losing weight and I don't want to lose it. That's not true.
You're losing. Only way to lose weight in general is to be in a caloric deficit. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
what
I'm in a
macro you
caloric
put in your
deficit
body.
every day because I'm in the gym and I do
So
steps. I'm
so then you're
every
gonna
day.
lose. So you're gonna then you don't have no choice but to lose weight. Now losing muscle is
No,
a different
lose
story.
fat, not weight though. That's what I'm saying.
All
I'm
right.
able to lose body fat and very minimal pounds. At first, I was losing a lot of pounds, like 2.5 or or 1.8, and I slowed that down by increasing protein. And remember that protein also comes with calories, champ. It's not just
Yes, it does.
all right.
I know. I know that. Fat is the highest caloric macro, and then I think it's protein and then carb. I don't know the order, but what I'm trying to say is, in order to gain muscle, you're gonna have to do some type of resistance training,
Of
and you're
course,
not
I'm in
gonna
the
like
gym. Resistance training is lifting
right.
weights.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lifting weights or body
But
weight. There's
again,
some resistance
Cliff,
training.
you can't just lift weights without giving the body protein to build the lean muscle tissue. Put that into your AI.
I, for sure, for sure. But by overdoing the protein is not helping you.
I'm
By
not
what you
I'm
putting
not
in.
overdoing it. That's my macronutrients. For my
So
height,
tell me
my
this then.
weight, and the my goal weight, I have to eat 300. You want to calculate it for us live? You can do it. You want my numbers?
No, how no. How much what's your maintenance for your caloric maintenance daily that you need to maintain that 225? Do you know it?
I think it's like
Probably like 2,500.
2,100. No, like 2,100
All
is
right.
my BMI. You talking about like the BMI?
Well, no, you there's a certain
I
amount of
think it's called
calories that you
BMIR
have.
or something like the weight the calories that you burn per day just to exist or some shit.
Yeah, just to
Yeah,
live.
yeah,
Yes,
that's like
it's called caloric
21. That's like
maintenance. I
I
thought.
think it's like 21 something.
Okay, so you eat, so your body's gonna burn that just so you could survive. Just
Yeah.
just to survive, your body is gonna burn that. So so you have to eat that amount to maintain that weight. Because if you don't, obviously you'll lose weight because your body's gonna burn that naturally, right? So when you're trying to get that 2,100 calories in a day, and you're getting a 1 gram of protein a day, well, where is the rest of your calories coming from for you to reach the 2,100? Because 225 grams of protein is not going to get you there alone.
Uh, I mean, for me, it is. I just told you, like my macro has calories, which also has fat. My macro
All right.
fish that I ate, my chicken
If I
has
was,
calories, which also
your
has
chicken is
fat.
protein.
Yeah, but but it has calories, which also has fat. As long as you hit your macronutrients, all three, you're good. I don't know what don't you
But
get.
don't you what did I don't what I get everything you're saying, but all I'm trying to say is there's a certain ceiling to how much protein you can put in your body a day before your body's gonna store this fat. It can't process all of it, and if we feel like a pound is what a pound and a gram is what your body will process a day, then that's fine. Anything over, it'll just turn into fat. But after you eat that gram per pound a day, you still need more calories. So you say you're getting it from fat because your chicken obviously got some fat on it. I don't know what side you're eating, if you're eating avocado or whatever
Yeah,
you're eating.
I had a half
But
avocado today.
so all of that together is going to get you to your 2,100 calories,
Of
but you're
course.
still losing weight. But you're still losing weight, and you're saying you're losing fat, not muscle. Well,
Yeah.
which you probably are, but
So
it's
here
not.
you go.
It's not
My
because.
I got it all
Go ahead.
pulled
What did
up.
she say? What
No,
did she
I
say?
got my thing pulled up. So Protein for the day, 310 grams so far. Fat for the day,
So why are you eating
51,
310 grams of protein when
51
you only need
so far.
225?
And then the carbs, I got 17 grams, 6 grams net. And the calories is, like I told you, my BMR is 2158.
So that's what I'm trying to say, Ness. The fact that you're eating 300 grams of protein, well, you could
I
be
consumed
spending
only 1770. 1770
calories.
because I'm still under. Remember, I just ate chicken coming back from the gym. I still gotta have my next shake, which also comes with more non-fat Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and some chia seeds, some good shit. So that'll put me right where I need to be after the show.
Yeah, so you'll reach your maintenance that you want to reach. But what I'm saying is you're going up to 300 grams of protein when you need 225. So those macros that you're excessive protein that you're putting in your body for those macros, you could spend them on something that will actually fuel your workout or anywhere. You can spend them anywhere. You don't have to
Bro,
spend
but
them
that's what I'm
on
saying.
protein.
I don't want to fuel my workout with nothing but fat. So we keep the protein high. So the body is forced to use fat as fuel because
For
there's no
energy.
carbs. There's no
I understand
carbs.
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because you already understand the fact that when you burn the energy, the first place your body's gonna pull from is the carbohydrates, and after it runs out
Exact.
of
And if
those,
there's no
it
carbs,
goes to
where
the
it's
fat.
going? And if there's no carbs,
It's
where it's
gonna
going?
the next one is fat,
Thank you.
and
So
then
we
when
on
it
the
runs,
same page.
and then when it runs out of fat,
It
then
goes
it
to the
becomes the
muscle.
muscle.
But why won't it eat
Right.
my muscle, Cliff? Because I gave it
It,
300
I'm
grams of protein. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. The
no,
truth
no,
shall
no,
set you
no. It
free.
when you get no, when you gave it, but this what put it in your AI. The 300 grams of protein that you gave your body, the extra 75 grams is only being stored as something else. So ask AI after my body if I overload my body in protein, what is it stored as in my body? It's either going to be stored as a carb or fat or one, but it's not going to be stored as protein into your muscle because it only could take so much a day. So what I'm trying to tell you is you could be putting something in your body that your body can actually use to where when you're trying to run your 9-minute mile, you might be able to run it harder
No,
and
I'm not
faster
even
because
doing.
you will
That's what
have
you
more
see,
energy.
bro. Bro.
That's an example. That's
Okay,
not
but
that
but
you're
but this what I'm
necessarily doing
saying.
that, but
This what I'm
whatever you
saying.
do in the gym, you could be getting more energy and it could come easier because you only could process so much protein a day. That is what I'm saying. And you why don't you just use the AI to confirm when you over if you put more protein in your body it can process what is it stored as then? Because your body's gonna store it as something else because only can process so much.
All right,
That's all I'm
I'm
telling you.
literally typing. I'm gonna ask you a question.
So you gotta however you have to word it, but
I said, why
I'm
are
pretty
we
sure you'll
going to
figure it
three?
out.
Do you like this, Cliff? Is this okay with you? Why are we going to 300 grams of protein? My caller, Cliff, is saying I can only process so much protein per day. Would you like me to add anything else, Clifton?
The only thing that you would have to add is how much you weigh, so it would know why 300 would be too much for you to get an accurate answer.
Well, she
Because if
gets
it
my she
assumes you
gets my
weighs
daily
300
weight.
pounds,
She gets my daily weight. So let me go
so
and
if she
double check
already
that.
knows, if she already
Yeah, but
knows
I'm gonna
who
just
you
double
are, then
check and say it again so that we have no errors and we can just knock this out. So today,
well, you basically like to operate in ketosis is what you're doing, which is good because I do that too. But instead of wasting all my calories per day on protein, I know like, all right, I can eat more vegetables, more fiber, more fat, more healthy fats here or there. because I only can process so much daily. And we both fast.
Bro,
We
but
like
I
to
had
fast, right?
spinach. I had spinach today with my protein eggs with the whites. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not saying you're not eating it, Ness. All I'm saying is you eating mad protein, and I'm trying to just give you my opinion on it, or what I believe the science is gonna tell you. Is gonna tell you that there's a ceiling, and once you hit that ceiling, any extra you're putting in is really gonna be stored as another macro that you actually could be eating that instead of just putting it in your body as protein. But
I mean, I
ask
just
her
don't
and see
know.
what she
I
says.
just don't know honestly what other macro am I gonna be eating that is gonna be as satiating as fucking meat. Meat is the
No,
best
none,
protein.
none.
Is the
You
best
you
food.
trying to feel you're trying to feel full, is what you're saying
That's the
because
goal. That's
it's
the problem that
satiating.
people make. They don't grab meat first, and instead they grab carbs and fat, and then they're hungry again.
And they're hungry again. No, you're right about that. But see, you could just be losing fucking more weight than just instead of eating at 300, you could just stop at 225 and be in a bigger deficit and speed up your process instead of
No,
wasting
because I'm getting
nutrition that your
bigger.
body can't process.
All right, we're gonna ask you a question. I'm just making sure it's all right and giving it all the information.
You are getting bigger. You have no choice but to get bigger. And that's you're eating healthy and you're lifting weights and you're working out. Of course, you're going to progress and get bigger. You don't have no choice, especially the way you're eating and shit. You're gonna progress. I'm not saying you won't. All I'm trying to tell you is you have a some garbage like room that you can move around so you can perform more optimal, or you can create a bigger deficit and lose weight faster because you have surpassed the amount of protein your body can even process. You're past it. So at this point, you're just eating it because you feel a certain way. Not that it's science. You feel that way, and that's fine because I feel like when I fast, do a 23 hours fast, 1 hour eat window, I feel like I lose my most weight and my body composition looks at its absolute best. But technically, calories in, calories out is really what matters. So it doesn't matter if I eat 2,500 calories in one meal or if I eat it spread out throughout the day. At the end of the day, I'm still creating the same deficit or the same what's the one when you trying to gain weight? But whatever though, that it's just calories in, calories out. It don't matter when.
Yeah,
Technically, it
but the
doesn't matter when you
calories
put
the
it in your
calories
body.
matter, and that's exactly what
They
she
do
just
matter.
said. You know what I'm saying? If I go down to something like 150 grams of protein, which is what Cliff likely would recommend, then I would have more room for
No, I
fats
wouldn't.
and
But
other carbs that they just stick. Protein don't stick as fat.
what
It's
did
more
she
likely to
say,
stick
Ness?
as lean muscle mass.
I wouldn't bring you down to 150, but technically you could be around there according to the science and still be fine. I wouldn't bring you down there. The 1 gram rule is a
Look,
solid
standard
rule that a
elite.
lot of
Listen,
people go by.
standard elite bodybuilding protocol suggests 1.5 to 2 grams of protein per day. 182 times 4. I mean, excuse me, 182.4 times 1.6 equals 298.8 grams. 300 grams, exactly what you need to be. Everybody's different, Cliff. You got a different body than me, bro.
That's
Listen,
nah. You
it's
just
like I told
that's
y'all.
dope that you saw.
It's like I
I never
told
heard
y'all.
that before.
It's like I told y'all. My AI has not only my blood work from November, my blood work from March, my my protocol from Panama, my stem cell, my ultrasounds, bro. We've been having this conversation since October. You know what I'm saying? So
But what just happened was your AI just debunked you and I is say by saying a gram is not optimal. They're telling you 1.5 to
yeah,
2
that's what they
grams
have me
is
on. They
which
have me
I've
on
never
1.5
heard.
to 2.
I never heard that before. I never heard
Bro, it
that
says right there,
over a
standard
gram
elite
was
bodybuilding
good.
protocols, bro. Standard elite.
I'm not.
You know?
I'm not going to challenge what the science says, but from all of my research, and I bet you, like, if Star was here or most people, they would probably say they heard the same things. Even you thought that was that was what it is, but all of a sudden now you can eat a gram and a half to 2 per pound to gain as much muscle. Well,
Hey,
if
man,
you
when it stops
laying up
working, I'll hit you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I
if
can
you
say.
laying
When it
up
stops
tonight.
working.
Right, it's not gonna stop working. But if you laying up tonight and you remembering our conversation, put in put in what happens when I put more protein in my body than what could be processed. What does it store at? But for some reason, your AI is telling you at 225, you can eat 300 grams, and it's all being used nutritiously. Then I can't compete or tell you that's wrong if that's what your computer says.
You
But in my
said, what does the
research, like
protein store as what? I didn't hear the last part.
what is the protein being stored as in your body when you over consume it? But but basically, you're telling me 1.5 grams per pound isn't over consuming it, which is something that's new to me. I've never heard that. I always heard a gram per pound at best. I never heard go more. I heard you even could go down, but I never heard no one say go more.
Hey, Cliff, you also said this morning show that you don't look the way you used to, man.
No, I don't look as good.
All
I
right.
mean, that's about
All
seven
right,
years
maybe because you
ago.
fell off of the bro science, man. Stay with the curb. Like I'm on the algorithm. When I'm setting up for the morning show, that TV's playing some healthy shit.
You know why I don't look as good as I used to? Because
Hey,
that's how I
I'm
look
not
to
taking a
pull my
shot, bro. I'm
woman.
just going off what you
Once I
said.
got my woman, I know, I'm telling you though, but I got lazy. Once I got the girl, once I got the family, once I got the job and the career, I got lazy. I mean, I'm a human being,
You
and I
said what
don't,
is the
you know,
protein being stored at? Wait, what is the protein stored as when it isn't being what?
when you over if you when you over consume it, when you consume more than you need, what does this your body store it as then? Or you can't
What
just
is the
eat
protein
you can't
stored
just
as when I over consume it?
consume yeah. What does
Ha!
it
Yo,
say?
she playing you. Look, I love my
What's it say?
AI. No, I'm gonna fucking put it. I'm gonna fucking put it. Yo, she fucking played you. It's
Your
hilarious.
AI
Y'all gonna laugh. Look at this. Look at
your
this. Look at this. Look at this.
AI loves you.
This is where the civilian advice Cliff is giving you falls apart. In a normal person eating a standard diet, high carbs plus high fat, excess protein can eventually be converted and stored as fat. But for you on the Titan protocol, the math is completely different.
I'm a Titan champ. You just a little.
Well, she ain't
You,
even tell you what
no,
it was stored as. She didn't answer the
I didn't
question. She
give you
just
the
said I was
rest. No,
wrong.
no, Cliff. Look. I didn't give you the rest because I gave you just the funny. Look, I only highlighted what I wanted her to tell you. The rest is there for me to say, but I don't. It's not necessary. You ain't
I
right.
got you.
Like you ain't
Maybe
right,
I'm
and she
not.
even played you. She called you a civilian. You not on her level, man.
Yeah. I don't know who Titan is. What is this Titan shit?
I'm the
This is some
fucking
program they
Titan.
got you
I'm the
on?
fucking Titan. That's what she
Yeah,
talking
right.
about. I'm the 6'5" fucking Titan she about to make into a 6'5", 230-pound Titan. That's what we talking
Yo,
about.
where the niggas at in the and on the channel today that got six packs and they work out weird guys like a wizard and
Yeah,
the other
listen.
dude with
You
the
and no
six pack.
wizard could
Where
see
they
me
at?
in July. I want y'all to be there. I want y'all to be there in
No,
July
I know you're
4th.
gonna look good. I'm not even saying that you're not gonna look good or anything. I'm just saying you could probably fuel your workouts a little bit more,
Bro,
but you don't need so much protein. But
Cliff, let
each
me
their
tell you
own.
something.
I'm
Let me
not
tell
gonna
you something
say
that K
AI is.
Banger need to hear. I'm fueling my workouts with Mott's C. You get on my level. You get on my level. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all civilians, man. You heard my AI?
Yeah, I heard your AI. That fucking computer. What? Hey, yo, there's mad science and mad studies. You might want to look at all of them instead of just one. Because others say other things.
Listen. I'm obsessive, Cliff. You think
Where's
I'm
he
looking
watch?
at one study, or you think I'm just listening to AI, bro? I'm telling you, I'm literally. This is life, bro. I'm literally like. This is. I'm having fun too. I'm having fun. I'm loving it. I told y'all though.
All your shorts,
Y'all
your
could pull it.
algorithm is probably all this right now.
That's all it is. That's what I told you. Even the Facebook ads, I'm totally overwhelmed. But I told y'all this was gonna be the problem. When Star was pushing me, I said, Star, you gonna hate me when I get there, cause I know how I am. I'm obsessive.
You know what's gonna be a flex if you're gonna be a 50-year-old man with a 6-pack.
Nah, bro,
You
I'm gonna
was
be
out of
fucking
shape prior to that.
75. I'm gonna be 75 because it's lifestyle. It's over. It's over, bro. I'm so in tune. The algorithm sent me a little boy. He was like 15, 320 pounds with big ass titties, and it took him forever, but he got there. And it was the same story, bro. Like, you know how many times I told
Well,
myself
so
I'm gonna
if
do
you
what I'm
doing so
doing and I
good,
never did it? Like, I always start, I get to a certain level, I look good in shirts, but I'm still
can I
drinking
ask you why
alcohol, I'm
you
still
didn't start?
partying or doing some dumb shit, still eating on
Why
the
you
weekends,
started
still
lifting weights
thinking,
so late?
no, I ain't start lifting weights late. You not listening because you talking while I'm talking. I'm telling you that while I was doing what you doing, I'm still partying, still drinking alcohol, still smoking, still fucking having the cheat meal on the weekend, or still just eating. Bro, you go to fucking Applebee's. That Oriental salad is like 1,400 calories. Let alone the dressing with all the sugar. You just don't know when you don't know when you eat. So yeah, you could be in the gym every day. If you ain't eating good, you ain't never gonna look good. You're gonna build arms. You're gonna build shoulders, but you always gonna have that weird ass looking stomach. That's all. I'm just saying.
100%.
I'm just saying.
You
I'm
right
on
about
one, man.
that.
We
You
finna
didn't
get
tell
rid of that
no.
shit. We
You ain't
finna
tell
get rid of
no.
that shit.
You ain't tell no. You told no lies right there. And I know the dressing's no good. I eat oil and vinegar on my salad.
Bro, I
And
make my own
sometimes when I
dressing.
was
I make my
really
own
locked
dressing.
in,
You know what I use? I use the
oil.
oil and vegan. That's that's like the
What
Italian
you
shit.
use?
That's regular shit. Sometimes you need a little creamy shit. So I did non-fat Greek yogurt, a little bit of splash of
Okay.
mustard. You know what I'm saying? Little
Okay.
couple very squeezed limes and a lemon, some salt, some pepper. Man, that shit'll turn up a salad. But listen,
You know how
don't
to
fall
turn
for
your
that
Greek
bullshit. That
yogurt into
salad
ice
don't do
cream?
nothing. That salad don't fill you up, K-Banger. Do not listen to Cliff. Listen to the fucking 50-year-old that isn't hungry. Eat protein. However, whatever it is. Now, I'll tell you this. The protein shakes, that ain't gonna fill you up like real animal protein.
That's true. That's true. It's most satiating. I'm not really. You didn't say nothing wrong. The only thing that we don't agree on is the amount you need to consume. Everything else, I agree with you.
Hey man, listen, Rocky, I can't wait for y'all to say that y'all ready to do another spawn session just so I can show off. For real,
Hey,
man.
wait, then the day that you eat some carbs nuts and then you go do a boxing match or something like that, you're gonna see how much more energy you got. You
Bro,
don't know how much more
I
energy you
know.
have.
You probably missed the part when I was telling K Banger that I eat quinoa before the gym usually. But today I was in a net six. I was in a net six. So why not just keep going the whole day, no carbs, and just keep pulling the fucking
Why
power from the
not? Yeah,
from the from the from the
but you
fat?
should. You should do that. But when you go to fight Keem and them and y'all go spar, eat the quinoa the night before. Not just before you go to the gym. Give your body some time to really get it.
Nah, because
Eat it
that
the day
ride is 3
before and then
hours,
go box
Cliff.
the
The
nigga.
ride is 3 hours, so I eat it before I leave. It'll be fully digest when I get there, ready. My muscles will be what's the word? Full of glycogen? Is that the word? Yeah, man. Come on,
The
man. I'm
glycogen
I'm
stores.
with you. I'm with you. Listen, When you into something, you do the research. You can't
We're
be no
similar.
fool.
We on the same track. We just in different lanes, but we still there. I
Nah,
see
you
you.
gotta catch
I'm just
up,
like,
man. You fell off, man. I'm trying to get you back right,
nah.
man. I'm trying to
Yo,
motivate
you're
you,
not better
man.
than me. I saw you in Vegas with your shirt off, jogging with your girl. My chest never looked like that.
Yeah,
But
for
like you said, that's
sure.
your weakest
For
part.
for
That's
for
not
sure.
my
And I
weakest
claim
part. It's
I
one of my
claim that
strongest parts.
that was my weakest part. Genetically, that's my weakest part. But I also said today,
My
that's what I'm saying. You missed a lot of parts. I also said today, that chest looking better than it's ever looked. I can't believe it myself. And
so
I'm
what's your
46,
strongest
bro.
part to develop?
The easiest part, you mean?
Yeah, to develop. Yeah. What's your
Biceps. I don't even I
bi-
don't even do biceps because they just
and
fucking
did
abnormally grow.
and when you looked at my picture, what you said, I want my arms to look like cliffs. That's my easiest is my biceps,
Yeah.
my chest, my shoulders. My quads and hamstrings will be my hardest part. But everyone's different, you know. You might
Oh
have
well,
two
yeah,
legs,
yeah. I
you
mean,
know.
I can't admit that. I mean, I gotta admit that, bro. I got chicken legs. I don't think that's ever gonna change, though. It's just genetics. My dad's like that, and I'm pushing my legs, bro. I'm not one of those skip gym legs. I'm doing legs. I don't know. I mean, they very defined, but I don't think they're gonna get the mass that people want me to get. Right? Like they like, oh, Ness, your legs thin. I don't think they're gonna. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I don't think they're gonna like get fat all of a sudden. Like I got thin legs.
Nah,
My
if they
dad got
lean, I
thin
think
legs.
that's better.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think you want. I said if they're lean, that's all that matters. I don't really think you should be shooting for fat legs or whatever. As long as they lean and define, then
Yeah,
that's
nah,
good.
for sure. I mean, I don't know the names of the muscles, but you know how the front. I could see all three of them shits. The teardrop
I
on the right. I mean, on the inner, then the outer, then that muscle that come down the middle on the split those two.
hopefully the next caller is a health freak too, but I'm gonna let them come on.
Yeah, we got Sean in the UK.
Yeah, I do this. Yeah, I'm enjoying the conversation. It's very, very informative.
Yeah, man,
Um,
shit, fun.
yeah, since the conversation with Jeffy, I've been going on a few sites, but they're all the same pretty much. The only difference now, I'm just trying to read the testimonials to see which one,
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
have a
Listen,
feeling
listen,
for which
listen.
side is better.
That research only shit is exactly what I'm doing. Research on myself. That's all that is, bro. You have to decide what you're gonna do, and make sure you find. That's why I feel blessed, cause I told you I was taking a chance. You know what I'm saying? Especially after leaving Panama. So, finding Jeff for me was a blessing. That's all I could say.
Yeah, there's so much to choose from. I didn't see that Retta one on my thing.
Of course you seen it.
I've
I'm
got
just
quite.
not. I'm just giving it the acronym. Retta is called retratuitide. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but retratuitide or retratuitide, something like that.
Is that the fat loss peptide?
It's more than that, brother. That is
Yeah,
a
because
muscle gaining peptide, fat loss peptide. That is that I'm telling you, that's gonna be the future.
it is it better than the CJC and the ipamorelin? That's the one I was looking to get.
Absolutely.
The bad one. Yeah.
Absolutely. But it all depends on your goals. I mean, if you're not overweight, you don't need Retta. If you're looking to cut because you wanna, you might look like me, but you wanna look like Wiz, then you do want Retta. So, it's really
See, the
up to
thing is
you.
that yeah, I'm pretty slim, but I don't have the six pack like I used to, and I do
Well,
burpees
then
every day.
you looking for
I'm
Retta.
41.
You looking for Retta because
I'm
you're
41.
41. Yeah, you're
Right.
41.
Yeah.
Your hormones ain't the same. You know, your blood sugar, all that, and that's why I tell y'all do y'all research because this somehow this fucking thing fixes all that. While you're on this, it fixes
Okay.
all that. It's just weird. I mean, I'm telling you that dude
So it's a
is
Retta, Retta, Reta.
yeah. Just put in what's the peptide called Retta. Watch the whole name pop up. It's
Yeah, because
Yeah, or
when
Wiz
you go through
laugh
them,
or Wiz, you inspiring. I ain't never mad to tell nobody when they doing their thing.
yeah, each peptide's got something good though. Like even the GHUCU look good.
Bro,
Like yeah, that one.
the GHK, that shit's been out for
For
years, man.
collagen.
Yeah, white women have been using that all for years for their hair specifically. I'm telling you, these things been around for a long, long, long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out that Rector. But what was initially
But if you're looking
trying
for
to
like weight loss, look into Retta, look into Tesamorelin, look into AOD.
no the tirzepatide or the AOD 9604. Those are the ones that
Nah,
come up in the
AOD,
UK.
AOD is like a tirzepatide, but it's not, and it's way cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we could hoop, but y'all gotta plan it, man. Cause remember, Border Wars is Saturday. Then there's a fight that we're gonna watch. The Abdullah Mason fight is gonna be Saturday night. I live out here, so we could do basketball on Sunday all day. But go ahead, Sean. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed at the moment, so I'm just gonna start looking at them individually because each one have got something that I like. So yeah, okay, a bit of collagen,
Yeah,
that looks
just
good.
don't
Running, that's good.
don't go crazy though. Don't go crazy. Start because you don't wanna jump on 5 at a time and not even know if the first one is working for you.
I'll go for 1 or 2. Like I said, I was gonna go for the Ipamorelin CJC and leave it as that. But the rest sounds good.
Nah. Listen, if you trying to get your 6-pack back, man, again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any advice. I'm just telling you, the stack that the most of the world is running is Retta with Mot C.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. And you still use the Movely, the recovery one.
Who, me?
The
Hell
500. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Every
As
day.
well.
Every day.
So how do you know which one's working if you use
Because again,
and
remember, I'm 46, so I already had shoulder pain. I already had knee pain, remember? So I know what I'm not feeling. Not to mention, right? My girl said, man, you did it again. I heard you talking about the damn peptide. I said, babe, you know what's funny? Think about what I haven't said hasn't hurt me in a while. I can't remember the last time my back hurt, man. I used to ask my girl to massage my back all the fucking time. And not only that, we used to go get massages. When I lived in Vegas, we would go get massages every 2 weeks. I don't remember the last time my back hurt, and I'm in the gym every day. First of all, I know that BPC works so well because I've been in the gym for 2 months now doing legs, and not one time have I said my legs are sore. And I'm going up. I got the data to prove I'm going up every time I'm in the gym. I'm going up in weight, up in weight, up in weight, but I don't feel soreness. Y'all don't gotta believe me, bro. I don't get no kickback. I don't get no kickback. Y'all go ahead and die. That's not on me. That's on y'all.
Yeah, my aim gives the BPC on 5 stars. So that's
bro.
It looks good.
All you gotta do is put it in YouTube. The entire world is using that shit. The entire world is on BPC, man. Anybody they just put it in the YouTube. It's insane.
That's great. But I checked out your interview earlier.
Obi, I wasn't that fat. He said my back don't hurt because I lost weight. Man, damn, you trying to what? I didn't have that kind of stomach. I got pictures to prove it. You kidding me? I ain't had that kind of stomach. I just got that. It's still here too. We working on it.
You ever use the PT 141 or is?
I told you I use that too. Okay. I told you I don't use. I don't use. Listen. I don't use. Like I don't use it because I haven't finished it. Have I used it?
Right,
yes.
Right.
Yes. Did it work for me?
Okay.
Did it work for me? Yes. It didn't work for Jeff.
Check that one out.
It didn't work for Jeff, but it worked for me. That shit worked for me. Shout out to you for finding that one. Shout out to you for finding that one. I like the way you thinking.
You gotta be ready, man. Gotta be ready. But,
yeah, you got. That's a good one. Yo, all pun intended, for real.
But yeah, shout out to Rico. I checked out your interview with the WPO president.
Yeah, I was giving him props today. We had a long conversation, me and Rico, man. Shout out to him. He's a hustler.
Yeah, man. But you gotta get that down on the lines. I wasn't happy with what he was saying. He was trying to say like, if the WPO, if the challenger was from a different organization, they wouldn't even look to rank them. Like, that's not good. That's what we got purse bids for. Do you remember the part I'm talking about? Like you said, if like Haney's mandatory is like from the PBC, we won't consider ranking them because.
Yeah. I don't know that he said that. I don't know that he said those words.
He did.
But
again.
No, I'm talking about the words PBC. But I do remember him saying something like, if the network don't fuck with the dude, they're not about to make him a mandatory, and that's how it should be because that's how Listen, think about it. I know that there's an argument for the guy waiting, and he has nothing to do with his lack of popularity. I get that. But there's also the argument for the champion that's going to drop the belt because the network.
No, he does not.
No, you're not listening. The champion is going to drop the belt because the network isn't going to pay for Devin Haney versus Chukadazian. Devin is a free agent, so he's not going to find anybody to pay for that shit.
Yeah, but let's say that cattle was on the PBC so that means they wouldn't sanction it. That's not good. That's what we got purse bids for. So they should.
No, but that's different. Jack Catterall,
that's terrible.
No. See,
it's an example,
no, but I know it's an example, but you got to understand that they're in the business, so they would know a guy like Catterall is aligned with Matchroom. That's a doable fight. They'll do a 30 day negotiation phase, and then if not, go to purse bid. They know Matchroom would at least bid, but Devin has no network. He's just a star. So it's like, I'm telling you, they're a business. While they're not while they're marked as non-for-profit, they have to operate as a business. And you can see that by what he said. Why? Because if I mandate a challenger that the network doesn't want on their television, now my champion drops his belt. That's bad business.
That's too bad. No, but that's too bad. That's how it got to be. Do you remember the WBO back in the day with Peter Quillen and the PBC weren't working with them? That's bad for the sport, though. You still got to find a way to bring them up. Remember what like Suleiman said? It's like, we don't get involved with the promotional companies. We're independent from it all. And that's what the WBO should be like.
Yeah, but they all operate like that, bro. They all operate like that. You just seen Suleiman do the Ryan Garcia shit and the fucking Pacquiao shit. This is how they operate. But yo, I gotta get to some other callers, champ. You the man, though.
Yeah.
Get on your journey, man. Get on your journey. Put it in the YouTube, man. Put it in the YouTube.
Yo.
Boom.
What's up? Who all we got on the panel?
Just me, champ. Just me.
All right, I was just making sure. Hey, man. Say, man. All I gotta say is this: I like Headless. Not Headless. That Wishlist. I like that fight Wishlist. That is nice. That's a nice little roster or a nice little set of fighters. I mean, I would love to see Tank and Shakur so we can shut these Tank people up, bro. They as delusional as the Wilders. Crazy, man. I would love to see that fight. Hey, Ness, why haven't I never heard of what fights you want to see?
I mean, I always match make, bro.
But hold on. Can I just ask for 2 divisions and that's it? Just give me the lightweight division and give me the
lightweight division. Abdullah Tank.
Whoa, okay.
And
That's fire.
and if he don't come back, Abdullah versus Cepeda Roach winner
Okay.
or
What?
Abdullah Murataya.
Okay, and then my other weight division I wanted to ask you about was heavyweight.
Man, fucking Wilder, Itama,
Those. Okay,
Wilder AJ,
you
uh,
nasty for that, but all right.
um,
You want to see AJ die? That's
who
not
else? Who
AJ.
else? Who else? Who else in the heavyweight division I want to see fight? Oh, Jared and Big Baby. I've been asking for that for 7 years.
Yes, yes, I want to see
I
that
want
fight. Yeah,
that.
I want to see that fight.
Who else?
Hey,
Who else? Oh, you know
hey,
what? I wouldn't
what?
mind F.A. Ajagba and the other Nigerian Bakoli to fight. I would take
Oh
that.
yeah, Martin Bacole. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so you know what fight I do want to get made for 2026?
Who that?
It's gotta be Tio versus Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah, that's a good fight. They said Ben supposed to give us
Man,
that, bro.
I want to see that. I want to see
Good
that. I
fight.
want to see that. Yep, I want to see that. But man, hey, I love the topic. I hope we get some more callers. The show is fire. Hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If don't nobody else call in, I will counter in because man, this topic is lit. Um, I don't know, but the other fight that I would love to see is Shakur versus Morataya. That would be a really, really good fight. I like them too. And yeah, man, I do like the 54 division. Boots is about to light it up. He about to light up the Puerto Ricans. And that's you riding with Xander, and you don't want to put nothing on it. So I know your faith ain't real. And there's a couple other brothers out here that's rocking like that too. It ain't no hate. I just, I believe. You just got to feel the same way about your fighter, man. Hey, Ness, you do know dude that was at 160, the WBC dude that had that belt, he moved up to 168, and the first name he said was Edgar Berlanga. That's nasty work.
Yeah, he didn't move up yet though. Officially, you talking about Adamas? He just said something like, I'll show you how to do it or something like that. I don't know, but
why would he
everybody
wanna-
looking for a money fight, bro. What you mean? Why? You know why? Because this is a business. It's a
Nah, Hamza
business,
Shiraz.
man. It's a business, man.
If I was him, I'd go beat Hamza Shiraz again.
If he could get
Yeah.
that fight, Hamza, you got to remember, Hamza has a vacant title fight.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think about that. But hey, I'm gonna let you get to some of these other callers, man. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, shout out to panel, shout out to channel, shout out everybody. And hey, man, before I go, Border Wars Fighters, lock in. July 4th is coming, man. It's getting near. I'm wishing everybody nothing but the best.
Bro,
Hey,
July
it's my
4th, a
guy.
long time from now. You pulling up?
I probably will pull up. I probably will. No, for real, Ness. For real, Ness. Hey, and a question for you. And I got a question for you. Is my boy Jay August fighting?
Nah, man. He pulled out already. Talking about he can't fight, bro. Right here in Florida, too. That's crazy.
I'm gonna see what that's about. That's crazy. I ain't know that.
Yeah, nah, he probably got some shit to do. I mean, it's tough, bro. That's a
Probably.
lot
I
of work to
respect
put
it, man.
in.
Yeah.
Camp.
I respect
That's, you're not a pro, you're not a
I
pro.
know. I know. So But I definitely respect it. But hey, I'm gonna let you get to some of these other callers. I appreciate you, Ness, for real, man. But blessings to you and your family, man. Peace.
So, we got James Benitez. What up?
Yo, Ness, that's crazy. So Jay August pulled out already, man.
Not out, but remember he said he ain't fighting.
Damn. But see, that's what I'm saying, man. You giving these niggas these belts and shit, they can put on Instagram and all their social media and
All
walk
winners
around.
get a belt. All winners get a belt.
You got to give first time participants a medallion, man, to make sure these niggas come back for the belt. Be like, nah, man, you got to be here. You got to at least get 2 wins on your platform before you give them a belt, man. Because these niggas out here flexing big time, man. He supposed to be right back in his home state goddamn showing out, man, and putting on another performance. But that's just my opinion, though. But Bud's wish list is crazy though, cause like Bud, man, we wish for Bud to have so many fucking fights and shit, man, at early stage of his career when he was like 28, 29, and he ain't take on none of these tough tests that he wishing for these young niggas to take, which is crazy to me. Like, you know, Keyshawn Devin, Shakur Tank, like, bro, he didn't get a fight that level till he was like 35, 34. That's crazy, man. You know, niggas always want people to do shit way earlier and way faster than they willing to do themselves. But shout out to Bud. And you on the other hand, you wishing for Wilder to have what? Both of the time? Come on, that's like you got to stop the bullshit, man. Like, are you trying to ever like repair the relationship with you and Wilder? Like, or you want to see the nigga just go ahead and get kicked out of boxing for good? Because you know, Tom gonna retire the nigga.
Bro, we gotta
like,
make passing the torch cool.
Man.
We gotta like
bro,
Floyd ain't passed the torch.
Like, bro, like is Wilder really the nigga to pass the torch though? Like, bro, he can't kill. Like, bro, like, come on, like, stop it. He ain't got no wins over nobody in the top 5 besides Luis Ortiz, and that's question.
Yeah, but he got the name. You
like,
but you ain't see how the people came out the woodworks. They believe in him. That is a torch passing. But listen, I said Atama Ruiz too. Like, those are torch passes, like, man. We need those in this sport.
Like, bro, like for a nigga like Wilder, man, like if I'm gonna wish for a fight for him, I'm gonna go with the big shot Shaws. Shit, maybe Jerry Forrest. I'm going with niggas like that, man. I won't want Wilder to goddamn these niggas are starting just to go ahead and become like Team Wilder, you know, starting to root for the nigga again. I want to actually have a little bit more life, at least going to 2027 before he goddamn dies in the ring or some shit, man. But not this soon. But you know, that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, but nah, I remember I was wishing for Bud to fight Carlos Adames, and you know, at one point in time, niggas are talking about, Adames, man, he was getting beat up by in sparring and shit like that. Niggas want to talk about these sparring stories. Like, man, Adames looking like that would have been a great fight for Bud to happen in 2026. Only if he was really motivated. But who knows? He wants to do those little slick tweets and shit saying that he may come back, may not. I don't know, man. I don't know about that nigga Bud, but man, shout out to him. But nah, man, only thing I'm really wishing for, man, in 2026, I'm just wishing for Brian Norman just to have a good comeback tour. I'm wishing for Earl Spencer to go ahead and shut up Tim Tszyu, as well as, man, I'm looking forward to Charlo getting back in the ring, because I don't think we're getting both Charlos. I'm looking forward to the Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant fight. That's a fight that I am looking forward to, because ever since what happened in that little medium sprawl between those two, they got to get it back in blood. So I'm really, really, really excited about that fight being on the brink of actually happening. Other than that, Ness, man, as always, man, shout out to you and shout out to the community, man. So how many fights do we got lined up for Border Wars so far for the community? What, like 6, 7 maybe?
Nah, we actually got think a little bit more than that. We just gotta, you know, lock them all in. Let me see.
Okay. How hard is it really to lock a fight in, man? It shouldn't be that difficult, really, right?
You know, people gotta send them funds. They gotta send them funds. But we got K Banger. He's official. We just waiting for an opponent for him. Richard Steele's
the face of Border Wars.
Maybe he takes on Richard Steele's Superman or whatever his name is from TMT. Then we got Rocky and Price. That's official. You know, we got Anthony Forbes and Vincent Colbert. That's official. Vince is already training. I seen him in sparring today. We got Quan and Marvin. That's official. Ray Rodriguez wants to fight, so he's officially in, but he needs an opponent. I've been sending people. Maybe Marathon Angel fights him. I sent Marathon Angel his footage. Court Ron is fighting Rich. Say what?
Okay. Nah, I'm about to say, go ahead, go with the roster before I can go ahead and make some picks right now on what I believe gonna happen on a couple of them fights and shit. I believe Forbes is gonna win his fight already. You know, I already believe that.
You count Vince out? Remember Vince beat Wizard.
Come on, my nigga, man. Like that nigga. Yeah, all right, cool. You know, like they say, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm going ahead and count.
You showing up this time? Because you left us flat. You ain't come through.
Yeah. Nah. I give you my word. I'm pulling up, man.
Oh,
Got
all
some things
right.
going on, man, but I'm pulling up this time, though, man.
Bro, you be
That's
having
on
a lot
everything.
of
I'm pulling
shit
up this
going
time.
on. What's going on this time?
I mean, shit, man. I can't dive into too many details, man. But nah, just chasing the bag, though. That's it.
Oh, all
Just
right.
chasing the bag,
I
though.
ain't never wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Court Ron and Richard, a.k.a. Truth.
Mm-hmm.
That fight was supposed to happen in Atlanta, but remember that guy ain't let Richard fight, so they rescheduled it. Court Ron coming off the win.
Okay.
We got Miles. I don't know.
Okay.
I think he's taking on Kobe. That's what I got him listed for. He's fighting Kobe, which is Yancey's boy. Owiz is fighting Joshua. Owiz, you never confirm if you want Joshua, man. He called in. He's ready to pay if you want it, man. It's the battle of the dudes that lost their shoulder. You in the chat. Let me know what it do. Then we got Yancey. We got to get him a fight. He wants to
Okay.
fight. He bringing another boy with him called Deacon that also wants to fight. Anthony Edwards took the
Yeah. I think
G
I heard him
Coffin
call me.
fight. And we got
Okay.
Shoulders, a 41-year-old, 54-pounder in the Masters looking for a fight. So we got a couple of fights. We just got to get more action or, like attention on the shows and, lock some of these in.
That's
Because
what's
some
up.
of these guys have paid, some haven't paid. So,
Mm-hmm. Nah. That's what's up, man. I'll go ahead and put my 3Ls out there, man. Owiz, Vincent, and Price. I'll go ahead. You can lock me in, man. I got them three losing their fight and everything like that.
Damn.
You know.
You always
Yeah,
hating
I'll go
on
ahead and say that shit
somebody.
right now. Not even hating, man. I'm just going ahead and calling like I see it. I call spade a spade, man. But anyways, man, as always, shout out to you, shout out to the community, man. I'll see y'all niggas July.
All
Shit.
right.
Y'all niggas proved me wrong. I get my credit. Peace.
Peace. Yeah, Border Wars is going down July 4th. We're looking to have a basketball game on Sunday, barbecue, some amateur fights. So if you want to be part of the festivities, lock in with us. We're going to be getting that Eventbrite ticket link set up here soon. We just sent the credit card info to lock in the date with USA Boxing. I done finished my water. I'm at like 160 ounces, man. 160, flushing that liver. Feel me? But yeah, man, lock in with us if you want to fight in Border Wars. I'm looking for a 154-pounder. You can have anywhere from 1 to 4 fights. 41 years old, Masters Division, 154 pounds. We looking for someone to fight my boy Shoulders, looking to make his Border Wars debut. Deacon needs a fight, but I don't remember his weight. So, Yancey, if you're listening, text me. Yancey needs a fight anywhere from 147 to 154, whoever wants to fight Yancey. And Yancey has under 4 fights, so preferably someone under 4 fights. Wiz, I got James never getting in again. Wiz, I got you. I definitely said yeah already. I was waiting on you to send over the footage, Ness. I mean, I don't have any footage. I thought we had footage of the fight. But remember, when his shoulder popped out, I guess the camera, they didn't record his shit. So there is no footage, but I could get him to send us some training footage. Joshua, if you listen and send that training footage, text me. So Miles, he's 54. He got an opponent, but just in case, Miles wanted to work his way up to 68. So Miles, in case he doesn't want Kobe, he needs a fight anywhere from 54 to 68, leaving it open. And we got K-Banger needs a fight, in that chubby weight, heavyweight division. Richo, what up? Richo. Yo. All right, Richo. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. Now is the time. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. And we gonna try to keep the health shit off the show. The more I think about it, the more I'm gonna do this on my other channel, the Nesta Gibbs channel. You know, it's not my fault though if it crosses over. You know, people want to talk about shit. What could I do? But that's not my intentions. You know, but I do wish good health on y'all. I wish that health bug on y'all. You know, why not? Want to see my boy James get right. Looks like the show's over. Next GTO. You guys have a good night. We're gonna be right back at it, 9 a.m. to get you through your workday. So yeah. Oh, Cliff is back. Back again. Cliff is back. Back again. What up, Cliff?
Figured I use my free call to try to extend the show. Last little half court shot.
Were you on the
Yeah,
road?
yo.
Or you home?
Nah, I'm home.
Or you home every
Go
day?
back to work I work two
Come.
p.m. to 7 p.m.
2 p.m. to 7
So that's
p.m.
my schedule. 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. I work a bit roughly 10 hours a day. I get ready to go back to work around 2:30. But Crawford's wish list. Yeah, this is everybody who don't wish this. Like this like this is the best fight for Shakur that you could find. This the best fight for Inoue if he beats Nataki, whatever his name is. Yeah, who is it? Who wouldn't want these two fights? But down Devin, is this the best Haney fight though? Like no, cause Keyshawn, they know what he could do,
I don't
being
know
that
about the
they hit be
best.
in the
This
gym
just
with
what he
him.
want.
But he really
El
was
El
seeing it as
Juano,
fans.
El
We was
Juano
buying
says
into the
so. Is
hype.
Noveta still
Oh,
part of
he
the
trains with
plan?
Shakur. He does look good in the ring. Don't get me wrong, but he hasn't really proven that he's on that level. A fight like this would be able to solidify him, though. But he's the worst person on the list, if you ask me. Like the most unproven. He might be the best on the list, but as far as like his resume and the proof
Oh,
that
Damian
he
Carter, I
deserves to
got
be
a
on this list
masters
is
for
what
you. I got a
is
masters for you,
question
Damian.
in question. So I'd rather match Haney with Ryan, even though Ryan is not as good as Keyshawn in my opinion. I still would rather see Ryan Haney than Keyshawn Haney, because Ryan is the one who did all the fuck shit. It's the stain on the resume and all that other shit. I would rather see Ryan, and then if no Ryan, the next best option would probably be, if we're not gonna go up to 54, then it probably is Keyshawn, I guess. Right? Or man, I kind of rather see Haney Shakur than Haney Keyshawn as well, but you can't put Shakur in there twice. So yeah, I would do Ryan and then Keyshawn second. Yeah, that's what I would do. And if this is what next year, or is this supposed to be this year?
Uh, 2026 fights he want to see in
Well, if this is
2026.
this year,
Yeah.
is my shit working? Well, I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear me?
You
I hear you,
fuck it.
bro.
If you can't hear me, then it is what it is. Salute to the show, cause I don't hear nothing coming
That's
back.
crazy. We'll be right back in 1 second. Damn, I thought I left the music on. Richo, what up? Richo. Gotta unmute. All right. Richo, something's wrong with that. Juan, I was gonna answer your question. So, the funny thing about your question, he said, is Nueta still part of this plan? They were, bro. But once you start doing your macros, and it's like Cliff said. You see, his argument was, yo, you spending so many of your macros on protein when you can eat other things. And that's how we think. Once you're counting the macros, you decide what you're going to eat and what you want to eat. And you decide how much fat that's going to have or not have. And, Nueta is coming with a predetermined amount of fat and a predetermined amount of carbs and a predetermined amount of protein that just doesn't fit what I'm trying to do. That is more to lose weight or maintain, but that's not enough for what I'm trying to do. So I literally sent them a message today letting them know that this is going to be my last order with them, because I just, unlike Cliff, or Cliff understands what I'm doing, he's just asking. I just prefer to pick and choose my own protein and feed myself and make sure I'm full versus eating something that they prepped that might not fill me up when I'm so active, right? I'm doing steps, which is 6 miles a day, and I'm in the gym working out, lifting thousands of pounds a day. So you need a lot of food, But yeah, that is the end of the show. Nez GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in, now is definitely the time. If you're trying to call in. Oh, Wizzy.
Yo.
What up?
What's the word with you now?
Chilling.
Yo, so about this wish list that Crawford got, I just tuned into the show a little bit late. Even though it is hypothetical, have you picked your winners out of that yet? Have you gave your winners who you feel like will win them fights?
Nah, but I guess Dev, Jesse, cool.
Okay. And then did you see the Prograde and Conor Ben face off today?
Just a picture. I ain't understand. Did Conor Ben jump off the roof and that's why he had a fucking
They both had that shit on.
skydiving jumpsuit type shit? I'm like, what is they about to do?
They both had that shit on.
Because
I
I
don't
only
know
seen
what's
a
up with
picture
that.
of the face off. I ain't seen no video.
Nah, it's a video. I seen a video of it on All the War with Roy and Andre. And then did you catch any of that today?
I seen a clip of the Art Award talking to Kevin Newman.
Okay, when they were talking about Roy in the corner with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, so how you feel about Roy Jones saying Conor Ben don't owe Eddie Hearn no loyalty or none of that?
I mean, he's right. The fighter is the business. The promoter works for the fighter. But I mean, it's both ways. It's both ways. No, because there is two different arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie certainly
Went to
changed
bat for
his
that
life, bro.
motherfucker.
He just changed his life, though. He changed his life totally, totally. Like, bro, you know, I don't know, you know.
So where you think
I
Conor
mean,
been pivot, say he lose?
where he pivot?
Yeah, like where what you think he missed
I
on?
would assume he gonna get something with Zuffa. I mean, he could always come back. It ain't like oh, Deacon is 175. I need footage. Uh it ain't like, Matchroom won't take him back. They a business. They need it too.
Definitely true. Definitely true too.
They need him too, and again, Zuffa might not want him if he lose or some shit, right? But he's still a UK dude, right? So Matchroom, if they don't take him, they know he gonna end up on Frank Warren. They don't
You
want
feel like
that.
Prograde done? You feel like Prograde done? Say Prograde lose?
It depends how he lose, bro, because I thought he did good with JoJo.
Yeah, he did. He did. He took a lot of shots though.
He gonna take some in this fight. That shit, he fighting a young dude that likes to push the pace at a higher weight. You know what I'm saying? He's in an
So
uphill
so
battle as an older man.
so who you got in there?
Shit, I'm fucking praying that my boy upsets this guy. But you know what the odds say.
Factuals, factuals. And then
Yeah.
yo, Ness, this basketball game, man, we got to get that going. You heard?
Bro, I know I'm down. I know Malcolm down. So that's 3.
I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? We really need to be picking teams ahead of times. Like, motherfuckers need to know who squad they on.
Caribbean got a court on there, right?
Hell yeah.
We
Hell
lit
yeah.
then. We lit then.
Hell yeah. There you
Yeah, and
go.
then yo, I ain't gonna lie, Ness, you gotta make some type of rule, bro. If motherfuckers ain't fighting in border wars, they can't keep talking about the fighters, bro.
Bro, you know that's his thing, man. Y'all be letting him, he trolling y'all.
That shit's so bad,
Y'all be
bro.
believing on him for no reason. He grinning right now because he know he got up under your skin.
Hell no. He get under my skin, bro.
He picked against you, bro. He said,
That's cool. At least I'm getting in there to be picked against. You feel me?
word,
My
word.
son did one and done, never to be seen
Hey,
again.
he got in
No
there though.
partner.
He got in there. He got in there.
And never
Y'all don't
got
want to
in there
respect
again.
that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's
He
like,
got in there and gave up, bro. We don't respect that. You know
what you
that, bro.
mean
Don't do
gave
that.
up? That's a stoppage. Them shits happen in the sport.
I ain't never seen a nigga get stopped sitting on the ropes.
Bruh, what you mean? He got overwhelmed. It was like mad punches coming at him.
All right, Ness, we gonna let you tell it, bro.
Wait. So who you got? You got Price
In the scrap, I don't know yet. I gotta see
versus
some more
Rocky,
footage.
because
I
that's
ain't
the
gonna lie.
same dude. You trying to downplay the dude that put hands and feet on James.
Nah, salute Rocky. Salute Rocky. He getting in there again. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen a nigga get stopped sitting on the ropes. Like, that seemed like a nigga quit to me.
I don't know. That's yo. Chisora just went through the ropes, bro. James just ain't go through the
And
ropes.
what he did, got back up and kept fighting.
I
No?
mean, yeah, no. I mean, listen. You know what I'm saying? James, he got hit with them body shot. He lost his ear. What you want from him?
I don't know, man. I just wanted to see some more willpower if he gonna be talking. That's all.
I hear you, man.
But yeah, I see y'all on the fourth, man. I just wanted to extend the show a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a fact.
Richo, third time. Better be a charm. Let's get it on. Richo,
Yo, you heard me?
we hear you.
What up? What up? What up? Yeah, I'm trying. What's up with that border wars, man? We'll see. I got a pair of shit like that.
Hey, man, didn't I send you some footage?
Yeah, you sent me that footage. I ain't. I was at the gym today. I was on the mitts today. We ain't sparred today. I couldn't get no.
I'm
no
talking about. I
sparring in.
sent you footage of Ray, didn't I?
Yeah, I want to fight. I told you I want to fight.
Oh shit, we need footage to give him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that. Hopefully we spar tomorrow. Definitely have that shit to you tomorrow latest.
Better hurry up, cause I just sent them footage of Yancey boy, Deacon at 175.
Oh yeah. Damn. Where Yancey fight at?
47-54.
Oh yeah, he like. Man. Yeah. I'm gonna have that shit tomorrow, man. Any fees and shit I gotta pay her? Like, what's up?
$50 fight fee. That's it.
Just see, yeah. I'm gonna throw you the 25, and then the 25 later.
All right.
And then, I send it on your Zelle?
Yeah. Make sure you write Border Wars, please.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm trying to fight at Border Wars, man. July 4th is going down. I'm trying to be involved.
Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying? Southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I'm trying to turn the fuck up.
You
Word
got
up.
old footage
Hey,
you could send?
I got some quick shit, but it's not no. I don't got no headgear on. Let me see if I can.
That way I can at least, because I just sent him. I just sent him the footage of Yancey boy. This way at least he don't make a decision on one. He got two, and then he could, because I don't want
And
to be
he
like.
0-1.
Yeah, he 0-1.
0-1, right?
Well, technically he 1-1 because he got a walkover. In this last one in Orlando, his opponent ain't show up.
Mm.
Yeah, so he got a
Let me see,
walkover.
brother. That's not really a win though.
Yeah, he got to. They gave him the belt and everything.
You get a belt if you win.
Yeah, everybody get a belt if you win. A fire belt. I should have brought one back, but I don't want to have like a dozen fucking Border Wars belts. But now I think about it, probably been dope to have a few.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what that look like, man. Sad. That's a good joint right there.
I think Coach still got some back at the old spot. At the gym.
I just sent like a little
Yeah,
clip. It's like
I'm
for it.
going
It's like
to check it.
it's some short shit. Yeah, it's
Damn,
some
but you
short
sent it
shit though.
on X. That shit ain't gonna let me download it. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
could download it.
Yeah, it's a little
What the
short.
fuck? That shit 2 seconds, champ.
Nah, I'm gonna have that shit
Hey
tomorrow
yo,
though,
you
man.
nasty for this, bruh. Who you? I don't even know who you is. Is you the white dude or is you the Spanish dude?
Yeah, I'm the
Or is you
white
the
dude.
black dude?
Come on, man. Come on, you know I'm the brother, man. Come on, I'm the nigga right there.
Bruh, you
I'm
ain't
working on.
even doing that. How dare you send that? You funny as hell, bro. I'm not even gonna show this shit. This dude
Nah, show that shit.
diabolical, bruh.
Some short clip shit.
Bruh, this
For a
ain't.
second, dude.
He said short clip, bruh. This beyond short. You
You
ain't
thought it
did
was a 30
nothing.
second? You thought it was a 30-second clip or
30
something?
second, bruh. This like, look at what he doing, y'all. I ain't even gonna full open this, cause like, I'm gonna open it now. Fuck it.
Yeah,
That's
you
it,
gotta show
y'all.
them.
That's it. Wait, why it froze over there? What the fuck? Try this one more time.
I'm gonna have that shit.
Bro, look at this clip. All you did was take a jab on a high guard. At least you getting punches thrown at you. This is good work though. Like, not good work, but I'm saying it's always good when you're a novice to get them punches thrown at you. You know what I mean? But that looks like it is it. If you're looking to if you're looking to connect with me, do that at the Boxing Voice. If you're looking to fight on Border Wars, send me a DM on the Boxing Voice on Instagram. We got Mossberg. No, we read that. We got Big Herm Show, $2. Would be crazy if Wu ruined the Davis name. Hourglass emoji. Sin City Los, $2. Thoughts on Dylan Capotillo debut this weekend? I just reposted his run in Las Vegas. Shout out to him, bro. As a pro debuter, he already got a film company following him, putting out high quality work. I love it. Shout out to him. We got the Sean's Counterpunch. Jerry Soriano says, follow Caliver. I don't know what the fuck that is. You know I pronounce everything wrong. But he says, shit. The young gen are on peptides. I'm going to look this up, bro. Who is this? Oh. Some sort of influencer. Yeah, there's a lot of those, I think. Let me see. Lord. I'm going to have to do it from another computer, Jerry. I'll do it, though. Cliff with the counter. We got to. That is everybody. Jarvis. I forgot about Jarvis, man. Jarvis, we got Deacon for you. 175. And I think there's another 75-pounder. But we got Deacon for you for sure. I just got some footage. Jarvis, if you got my number, text me, man. If not, you're going to have to hit me on Instagram. But catch me on the next one tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.